Okay, so that's annoying. Apparently, my Stream Deck buttons are not functional for OBS. I don't know why. For some reason, it is only the Stream Deck buttons that don't work. If I actually mute it manually, I can actually see the button changing on my Stream Deck, but pressing the button doesn't actually do anything, and I don't know why that happens. I even restarted OBS, and it's still a mess. Whatever, I'll figure that out later. Probably the plugin messing up. Hello, the Zwav. Hello, Simon. What's the agenda? That's the question. How do I decide what the agenda is? Hello, Sparkle Trout. Oh, yeah. Wait, where's my music? Oh, there we go. There we go. Wait. Wrong screen. Okay. Hi, it is I, Ranu, the cyborg from a parallel version of what you call Earth. And I am nothing if not indecisive. So, here's the deal. I have like 3 different games I want to play. And I cannot decide. I cannot decide. I will not decide. I didn't decide. Past tense. So like I was thinking about, for starters, I have Black Mesa over here, right? I even installed my mod for it. Simon's in the chat. And he gets to hear about how I have butchered Black Mesa. No, but they're not like mods that fundamentally change anything. It's just like some models replacing the hand models, the weapon models, some level update mods that add more stuff, more variety to the NPCs than is in the base game. Nothing crazy. I mean, I have. Well, yes, I mean, I haven't installed like a texture mod there's only one texture mod, as far as I can tell, in terms of like a texture mod that upscales everything, and it's just like the textures run through the Gigapixel AI, the Topaz Gigapixel AI, and the results on that are okay, I guess. I don't feel like the Gigapixel AI is like all that good. I feel like it actually does a worse job than DLSS would. DLSS actually does a pretty good job of filling in detail now, whereas Gigapixel AI is more about just making it look clean, not so much making it look like it was originally that size. I don't know. Maybe it's just better at working on faces than it is anything else. But yeah, the thing is, I feel like shooter streams are the most uninteractive streams of them all. The only way you can make them less interactive is if you're co-oping with someone. I don't really like doing that. I don't really like not interacting with chat. You know what I mean? Like part of the fun of streaming Stellaris, for example, is that it doesn't really require all of my attention, except for when things get really busy. But like, I can chat with chat while playing Stellaris at the same time, right? Like that is a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Whereas if I'm playing a shooter, I can't really take my eyes off of the screen until I'm done dealing with the situation at hand, right? I know Simon knows all about this. Like you get distracted by the actual gameplay, and also there's a number of people who just will not watch you play a game Unless, I mean, if they plan on playing the game and they haven't yet, then they won't tune in, right? Like they want to avoid spoilers. And then there's the other people who just don't really care about watching someone play a shooter in the first place. Which is, I mean, yeah, I get that. I get that. That's one of the things about, being a variety streamer, right? Is that you start to really notice when people are tuning in and when they're tuning out. I've become remarkably well attuned to that, I think, at this point. I know what games kind of get people to clue in and actually comment on things, and then which games are kind of they're just like, well, they don't lend themselves to that. Let me put it that way. Like there are games that I think are fundamentally opposed to streaming. That just aren't good options to stream if you actually care about, your viewing audience, right? Your participants in chat and all of that. I am always cognizant of this, and I do try to make sure that, at the very least, I want it to not be, a mostly passive experience, just being here and just watching me do a thing. It's not really how I like to stream. It's just kind of anathema to my style, I guess. I guess I could still just play it and not worry about it. Just not think about it. Problem is I can't not think because my brain is that way. I have a difficult time just... I can't really just stream for the hell of it. Like, I don't really have the mentality to be able to stream just for funsies, you know what I mean? Like, there's this significant part of me that just imagine not being able to enjoy a game of playing a shooter. Yeah, imagine. But I don't know, it's hard to tell, because even if folks are still technically tuned in, when the chat just dies, I kind of low-key panic. I cannot deny that fact. I'm very, very attuned to this sort of thing nowadays. I prefer to be able to talk to people. I like having that back and forth. So I guess I'm kind of at this point where there's entire genres that I'm unwilling to play on stream because I'm worried about ending up in that position where I'm just doing a thing, I'm just playing a thing and not really involving chat, it's painful. Shit. So that's kind of one problem. The other problem is that there are also two other games that I am thinking about at the same time. Like I could play the wild card, which is to play Crusader Kings 3 and try to learn to play it on stream because I don't know how to play Crusader Kings 3. I actually own a decent number of the DLC for Crusader Kings 3 as well. It would be a major swerve, to say the least. Would be a huge swerve. But it is also the wild card option, right? To play something completely different, but still adjacent, right? It's still adjacent to the kinds of games I play, but also very, very different, right? There would certainly be a lot of novelty value in playing it seeing as how yeah, I have like minimal experience with it. From what I understand, from what little I've played of it so far, the best way to play it is to not worry about painting the map and instead simply try to grow your dynasty, right? It's time to play Space Station 13 on stream. On what server? On what server? I mean, there's so many servers, dude. There's so many different ways to play Space Station 13. I actually know, well, kind of know how to play Space Station 13. I've actually tried it before. The hardest part is like learning whatever your specific role is, right? And then, especially if it's something that involves science, then you have like this entire tech tree to explore, and things get very complicated when you want to actually make things. But that's really the hardest part of the game. Well, that and some of the control aspects are actually super unintuitive, right? Because Space Station 13 itself is a relatively niche game. Well, I say relatively. No, it's pretty niche. It's popular, comparatively speaking, by the standards of other niche video games, but it's still a pretty niche video game. It's not like Among Us, where the gameplay is so simple that basically anyone can play it. It's a lot more involved. Niche, whatever, man. Look, I know my pronunciation is weird. I get it. It's like one of those things. I told you. I read a lot. I don't listen as much as I read. And so some words that are rarely spoken out loud, I will have unusual pronunciations for. That's just how it is. If you haven't heard a word spoken out loud in a long time, you just kind of default to the most intuitive pronunciation you can throw. That's kind of how it be. That's kind of how it ends up that way, yeah. I know, it's a little embarrassing, isn't it? Or a little cringy. I hope not, that would be... Wait, what was I talking about? Oh. Yeah, I don't know about playing Space Station 13 on stream. I can do it. But, like, would I enjoy it is the question. I mean, I suppose chat would have fun watching me try to navigate that whole thing, though, because, like, it would certainly also be a novelty. There's so many weird ways I could swerve, so many weird directions I could go into. By the way, did you know that there's a Space Station 14 that's apparently coming? I don't know if it's the same developers. I'm actually curious about this. I'm actually going to look this up. Hold on. I'm actually going to look this up. Space Station 13. Okay, hold on. The developer of Space Station 13 is apparently ExaDV1, I guess. I don't know how else you would pronounce that. ExaDV1 or X out of 1. So apparently the developers of Space Station 14 have nothing to do with Space Station 13. That's interesting. There's also this other game that's adjacent to it called Stationeers. Apparently it's been in development since like 2017, 2016, something like that. shit, it's been out for like 6 or 7 years now. Fuck. In early access though, and apparently it's like a 3D Space Station 13 kind of game, which is very interesting. Hello, Blanc. Good evening. How is it going? Yeah, I'm just talking about the many and myriad games that I could be playing right now that I am not. Oh yeah, you should see I downloaded someone else's Crusader Kings 3 collection, mod collection. I want to mess around with it. I do want to mess around. I have 0 Crusader Kings 3 achievement because I immediately started modding the game. I don't even know if I want to try achievement hunting at this point. Because, quite frankly, I feel like I would get pretty frustrated trying to hunt achievements in a game like Crusader Kings 3. It feels like there's actually a lot of things that are just out of your control when you're playing Crusader Kings 3. A lot of things that you can kind of nudge in a certain direction, but otherwise you just kind of throw up your hands and go, okay, I guess this is how things are going. Which I guess makes sense for the kind of game that it is. It definitely takes some getting used to. I don't know if I'm ever going to get used to it. Oh, do you mod the hell out of Fallout 4? Quite frankly, I can't imagine playing Fallout 4 unmodded. It looks like a miserable experience to me. And I honestly don't understand how people play that. Because, okay, so like if you can turn off your brain and just kind of go with the flow, like I can understand how the relatively simplistic the gameplay style of Fallout 4 could carry you a decent way. Kind of like the way the relatively simplistic Skyrim gameplay still works for a number of people, but I can't stand it anymore. I'm too used to games with more involved gameplay. Games that actually have more, thought put into the game design. When am I going to play all of them RTX mods for FPS games? You mean for Quake and Half-Life 1? Here's the thing, though. I don't know about playing Half-Life 1 in a form that isn't Black Mesa at this point. Because there are definitely aspects of Half-Life 1 that have not aged well. Whereas Black Mesa either polishes out those aspects, right? Or just straight up replaces them in the case of Zen. So I feel like I may as well just play Black Mesa. But that being said, maybe do I even want to play Quake again? I don't know if I want to play Quake again. Because the first time was kind of enough. Because that first time, on the final episode, the last stretch of the final episode, man, I did not enjoy that. Not even a little bit. I didn't enjoy that at all. That was horrifying, dude. I don't get it. They were just straight up getting antagonistic to the player. Like they weren't interested in creating a fair challenge anymore. They just wanted to inflict pain on the player. That's the thing that gets me. Wait, someone's making a Fallout 4 New Vegas recreation? That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild. Like just straight up recreating the entire game in the Fallout 4 engine? I mean, I guess that's not too surprising because at least someone did that for like converting Oblivion into Skyrim as well as Morrowind into Skyrim. So I guess I can't say I'm surprised, but also wow. That they finished most of the map? The last part will be the strip. Interesting. I didn't know they were that far, that deep in. Hello, Obsessive Looter. I'm just talking about the games that I could be playing, but I'm not playing right now. Seriously, do you have any interest in Crusader Kings 3? Because I have this absolutely enormous mod list installed, but I haven't actually touched it at all. I'm kind of intimidated. Last time I tried to play Crusader Kings 3, it kind of destroyed me. It kind of ended me. Ow! Because I was not good at it. Hello, Waha. How is it going? On this fine Wednesday evening, or is it afternoon for you? Well, actually, technically, it's still afternoon for me. I just like thinking of it as evening. Damn you, daylight savings time! I hate daylight savings time so much. It's fucked up my sleep schedule so bad, dude. Like, I've had to try to reset my sleep schedule forcibly, and it's a pain in the ass. Oh, you play all Paradox games, mostly vanilla. You like Crusader Kings 3? Oh, how much of it have you played? Would you be able to teach me how to not fail completely and utterly? They remade the Death Claws Black into a remaster of the original design. Oh, really? Interesting. They might add some of the cut. That would be cool. I would like to see them do that. I would like to see them accomplish that. I mean, if you're remaking the game in another engine anyway, you might as well just throw in as much as you can. Ah, the original New Vegas design. Interesting. Wait a minute. I'm actually curious about it. I don't think I've ever seen the Fallout 4 Deathclaw. I'm actually going to look this up. The Fallout 4 Deathclaws. Okay, they look like that. And then the Fallout New Vegas Deathclaw looks like... Oh, they have that sort of like undead kind of look to them. Like, they look more shriveled? Less, well, scaly? Huh. They don't look that different, though. Like, the design differences are also just, like, very slight art changes. Whereas... Oh, you can send me the latest update video. Oh, really? That might be interesting. Ah, I'm also looking at like the Crusader Kings 3 Elder Kings mod. Apparently, it is remarkably fleshed out. It is. Thank you for that, Waha. They're going to have ammo types and conditions too. Really? So are they importing some of the changes done by Josh Sawyer's mod? I wonder about that. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. The facing on my there we go. The facing on my camera might not be especially optimal, so I need to fix that. You know, I hardly ever do this. I can do that. I can do the, you know, the head bop. Yeah, what do you call this again? I can't remember. I don't know if there is a name for it, actually. But I know that the particular movement is particularly associated with a certain song. A certain... Oh, you sent the video on Discord. Let me see. Ah. Whoa, that's a 15-minute video. Should I just turn this into a media share stream? Oh, man. I haven't done one in a long time, but I really want to like set up a more formal system for like submitting videos if I'm gonna do like another media share stream. Like a system to let people submit their videos so that and then into a queue. I mean, that would, I don't know what people use for that though. I know there's something, either an extension or I don't know, a bot maybe that they use to queue up videos for media share streams, but I don't know what that is. Yeah, Chaos Dwarves and Total War Warhammer 3. So, what's the big deal about the Chaos Dwarves, by the way? How different are they from both Chaos and the Dwarves? How do they change things up gameplay-wise? Oh, they use magic. Oh, they're like magic heavy, are they? So the dwarves use runes and the chaos dwarves use... Oh, so they are a pretty significant departure culturally then. Well, that makes sense, because the Dark Eldar and the Eldar are both pretty different as well. So I guess it's not surprising that the dwarves and the dark dwarves, or rather chaos dwarves, are like that. Oh, really? Mods? You mean like moderators? Huh. Moderators, you say? That's interesting. I don't have moderators for that, though. That is a thought, though. That is a thought. They also believe that all other dwarves abandoned them. Really? Really? You know what? You know what? I am curious. Let's just go ahead and watch this video together. Because why not? Oh no, what happened here? Okay, there we go. Now I move you until the scroll bar is gone. Let me just move myself over here. Let's watch this video. I hope this... Well, okay, you're not going to be able to hear this video if you watch the VOD, because it's going to be muted. I have it set to audio output capture number 2. Oh. Oh. Damn, they really do. Yo. These dwarves are... Huh. They're different, for sure. Wait, so they actually have, like, mecha technology? How does that work? I thought this wasn't 40K, dude. What the fuck? How does that work? Chaos powered, man. Magic. Magic Max. Okay, that's pretty wild. I have to admit. That is pretty outrageously over the top. I can respect that. Now, I wouldn't say that they're my kind of deal. But I can certainly respect their aesthetic and their capabilities. I don't know if there is any army among the Warhammer fantasy like options that I'm particularly enamored with either, now that I think about it. That's kind of why I was never really able to get into Total War Warhammer. Is I'm just not really super into the setting. I don't know how to explain it. Because it's odd because like it's very adjacent to 40K, right? But also, I don't know, it just doesn't have the same appeal to me. There's no like single faction that speaks to me personally. I guess power armor and like las guns kind of just suit me better than read the Gotrek and Felix books? Man, at this point I don't know if I'm ever going to get around to reading novels again. I'm actually curious though. Let me look this up. Gotrek and Felix. Oh! They're dual warriors traveling through the length and breadth of the old world, battling dark forces and stopping plot in Gotrek's quest for heroic death against a terrible foe. Oh! That's neat. I can respect that simple premise. Ooh, death seeing. Wait, what do you mean death seeing? That's the name for that kind of dwarf? Oh, death seeking, you mean, right? Death seeking. Man, that human ally I can feel for him. That's well, that's quite a hand to be dealt, isn't it? To have made a friend who is absolutely kind of like suicidal. Hello, Flatland Snake. How's it going on this fine Wednesday evening? I'm just talking about games that I could be playing right now, but I'm not. Oh, looking because of D&D. I understand. I do understand. It's also adjacent, isn't it? D&D. He was a noble that started with little practice with a rapier. A rapier, you say? Man, Warhammer Fantasy's tech level is like all over the place, isn't it? It's kind of like late medieval, early Renaissance, kind of. That specific sort of nebulous period of human history where a lot of things were happening. I guess that makes sense as a place to set any given fantasy world. Just go into the absolute latest period of the medieval era. He fought a greater demon at some point? Oh, wow. Wait, I didn't read this. You don't have any track of taking sleep, but how many hours in terms of normal games? How many hours? Only enough to be proficient in terms of paradox now. Really? Wait a minute. Wait. What? What qualifies as proficient in paradox gaming hours? Is it like 200 hours? Is it like 500 hours? I know it at least has to be 100 hours. At least 100 hours, right? Until you've played at least 100 hours of this specific paradox game, you cannot consider yourself an expert, or at least proficient. At least that's what I feel like. But like, isn't fighting against a fucking greater demon supposed to be a basically suicidal thing? I know in Vermintide you don't actually face off against a demon at any point, right? At least I don't think you do. I'm pretty sure you don't fight any actual demons. Just like demon or chaos possessed enemies, but never an actual demon. Because, yeah, to my knowledge, fighting against a demon without having some kind of like holy power is basically suicide. But I don't really know that much about the fantasy setting. I can only go off of what I've seen of 40K. Also, Rocky wants out. Let me let him out. My goodness, what does he want? Rocky. Rocky. I swear, at some point, I will actually play Total War Warhammer. I should. At the very least, I should play the second game. Seeing as how I literally own it and everything. I just never actually really got into it because I don't know. I'm too lazy to learn something new. Speaking of not new things, I really want to also get back into Star Sector. Because it's right there. I have updated my mod list for that one as well. What have I become? What kind of gamer have I become? That I have all these games fully modded. Right, they're all heavily modified. But I haven't actually played any of them in quite some time. What's wrong with me? Am I beyond redemption? I'm an epic gamer. I mean, certainly you can say that. You could certainly say that. But here's the question then. It's normal to have a large gaming library and not play half of them. Well, okay, but still, I should play at least, right? I should play the games that I've bought. I should play the games that are in my library. I just feel bad now, because like, they're just sitting there. There's so many of them, and they're just sitting there. I'm only one person. That is true. I am only one person. What can one person do in this era of infinite content? And I do mean infinite content, right? At this point, we have to admit there are infinite entertainment options nowadays. Quite frankly, I think the entire concept of being a streamer, of being a VTuber, etc. is going to become very irrelevant very soon. Because we'll be supplanted. Because the AI revolution is in full swing. And I'm not seeing any signs of things slowing down at all. If anything, they're speeding up. I've talked about that before. I may as well say it again. I don't think... There's a significant part of me that thinks that it's basically, we're witnessing the end phase of humanity as we speak. And I don't know. How do I regain my motivation to do things knowing that everything's going to change within the next decade and a half? I mean, we're talking about everything, not just some aspects of human life. We're talking about everything. Everything's going to change. I'm looking at GPT-4's capabilities, and I don't know what to say, because it's so close now. It's like the sea change, the turning point of the entire human race. It's so close now, and I still don't know what to do. Do I just distract myself by playing things that have nothing to do with AI? Man. I say that, but like, every single player game is at least tangentially related to AI, because guess what? They all have simple AI constructs. Well, okay, they're not really AI, they're more like basic scripts, right? All the NPCs are running on pretty simple, like, what-if loops. Like that, the vast majority of them only have, like, at the most, they have, like, weighted decisions where they weight whether or not they will take a certain decision based on whether or not they have this many resources or whether or not there's this many threats on the field, etc. Which works okay-ish, but it's not even close to a representation of actual intelligence. Can you imagine how weird it'll be if we can run something with the intelligence of ChatGPT, to have that run all the NPCs in real time? Can you imagine? Now that is still quite some ways down the line, I think. We don't have the technology for that yet. Either our current AI is simply not efficient enough, or we need just more hardware grunt. I don't know. But I can imagine just having that kind of, like, genuinely responsive AI. Yeah, put it into a VR game. Holy shit. That changes everything. Like, legitimately, that changes everything. Like, every VR game anime. Oh my goodness, yes. Having NPCs that are actually responsive, that don't just operate on scripted routines and what-if statements. I'm still imagining that. I really do wonder, how far away are we from seeing that become a reality? How much longer do we have to wait until that happens? Because it is going to happen. Not only is it going to happen, I would venture to say that it is inevitable, and once it does happen, it will have changed everything. The entire gaming landscape will be permanently altered. Things will never be the same. Nothing will be the same. Because now, instead of, having to follow a strict routine or having, like, NPC behaviors basically run on, like for example, in RimWorld, the NPCs are just, they just have specific tasks that they are assigned to do, and they perform them. For example, the traders, they come in, they ply their wares with you, and then they leave, right? They don't really do anything else. Instead of having that, the people that are in that caravan would all act more like human beings. They would interact with your colony more like human beings. Man, RimWorld is one of those games where if we had GPT level AI, GPT-3, GPT-4 level AI, running every NPC. Yes, I did see it, actually. I saw it. As a matter of fact, I saw it a while back. And it is extremely cursed. And I do not understand. Everything about that just feels wrong to me. No. No. That's too cursed for me, man. That is way too cursed for me. Wow. Look at that. 1.1 million views. 1.1 million views on that sausage asset. What the fuck? What the fuck? I can't understand it, dude. I don't like the fact that you can see it after it's... Why? Why? Wait a minute, that character that's in the demonstration is a copyrighted character? Like, I should stop looking at this. I should really stop looking at it. It's gonna destroy me. My brain will explode. No, not explode. It will melt. It will dribble out my ears and nose. I don't know, man. Some of the things that people come up with should never exist in the first place. To be completely honest, this should never have existed. That is my honest and genuine assessment of that asset. I refuse to ever even think about you. I'm not even thinking. Thought is over. No more thinking aloud. No more thinking is allowed. So I will instead talk about Star Sector. Or should I? Damn. I want to do another Nexarillan playthrough, because the last time I played Star Sector on stream was, first off, it was like a year ago. Secondly, it was without a significant mod list. I was actually playing it relatively vanilla. It was comparatively unmodded, is what I want to say. Relatively unmodded. It's done when it's done. Yeah, a lot of modders do that for good reason, frankly. It is completely unreasonable to expect a modding team to act like an actual paid dev team. It just strikes me as very odd. Hello, Camero Bro. How's it going on this fine Wednesday evening? I'm just talking about the video games that I could be playing right now, but I'm not. Because I am an indecisive goon and cannot ever decide anything, because making up my mind, wow. I'd rather outsource my decisions, but I can't in this case. I cannot outsource my decisions here. What about Civ 6? Shite. Oh yeah! When was the last time I updated my mod list for that? Now, I do still have a pretty decent mod list for Civ 6 installed. I wonder if this mod list that I'm running right now is particularly good. Because, man, I could outsource, put up a poll, but that involves numbers. And I hate numbers. I despise numbers. Are there any games I play without mods? The games that don't have mods. So, the games that don't actually have mods worth installing. Those are the games that I play without mods. I'm a cyborg. Yes. What about it? Nothing on console. Exactly. A lot of console games. Most console games don't support modding. Numbers are my thing? No. Why would that be the case? Why would you say that numbers are my thing? What about being a cyborg means that I should be making numbers a thing? Huh? I'm confused. I am genuinely, legitimately confused. You can't mod on console unless you're playing Skyrim or Fallout 4. Yep, that sounds about right. What were the games again? Your connection was cutting out when I was talking about them. The games that I am thinking about playing are basically Star Sector, Crusader Kings 3, and Black Mesa. I could also play Civilization 6 or Rogue Tech, which is the absurdly oversized mod of BattleTech, which includes far more content that is reasonably allowed in a single video game. I don't have brain implants. I mean, I do, but they are limited in scope. I don't have that kind of calculation capability. They don't let me do math better, unfortunately. Yeah. Hold on, I haven't been drinking. Give me a cosmetic only? No. That's not quite right. You're going to make me play Star Sector? That being said, it is certainly within my purview, so to speak. I cannot deny that Star Sector is very much relevant to my interests. Yes, but it has been cleaned, okay? I've properly cleaned it out. Don't worry. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Trust me. It's not dangerous at all. I promise. Also, I am now looking at my Star Sector mod list, and I realize now I may have gone too far. I have installed a truly outrageous number of mods. You're going to sleep? Oh, good night, looter. I'm not going to be able to sing you a lullaby, but I will hope that you have... I wish you a good sleep. A very excellent sleep. Let me check something real quick. If I go to the Star Sector mod index, let me see here. I'm missing a mod. I need to add a mod to my list because it is a prerequisite for one of my many mods. It requires the combat miscellaneous utilities, high performance pooled particle renderers. Really? Interesting. Alright, you don't want to know how many mods I have installed for Star Sector. It's best that you do not know. Because the fact is, I have too many. Too many to be anywhere within the realm of reason. I have escaped reason. Logic is for those who are bound by gravity. I am not one whose soul is bound by gravity. I can travel through space, you see, without issue. Because I am a cyborg, and I am heavily augmented, and I can safely traverse even a vacuum for a pretty extended period of time. Is what I would say, except that's not really true. I still need to breathe. I still need to breathe oxygen, because my brain is an organic brain, and we haven't really come up with a suitable replacement for O2. Would be convenient if we had such a thing, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, wait, wasn't there something... I remember hearing about... There's a specific form of oxygen that we can breathe in that's not O2, that actually works better than O2. I remember reading about that. I don't know how true that is. Hold on. The better form of oxygen for humans. Nope, never mind. That is not what I was looking for. That is hyperbaric oxygen treatment, which is fine, but not what I was looking for. I remember there was something about... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm full of shit. O2 version 2, right? Well, that would be so convenient, dude. I have to admit, I don't know. I don't know if I can maintain my wakefulness because of how much daylight savings times has completely fucked up my sleep schedule. I have not been able to get a good night's sleep at all. I am a mess physically, which is why you see me closing my eyes a lot. Because I can't help it. I just can't help it. Wait, is chat broken on Twitch? Don't tell me chat is like actually broken on Twitch. I hope it's not, but if it is, then it may be impossible to hold a proper chatting stream. I would be having a significant issue with that. I don't want to leave people out. I think that's important. Ah, my goodness. Why is my brain such a mess? Yes, I read that off Discord. I was reading the Discord, just checking it. Huh. Yes, I did see that. That was you. I did see. Oh, it's a problem on your end? Okay. Then that's okay. I'm glad you resolved the issue, and I'm glad I'm not like witnessing the end of Twitch with my two very eyes. Although I could very well be watching the end of Twitch right now, and I might not even know it. That would be quite something, wouldn't it? Can you imagine if Twitch actually died because it got supplanted by something better? I don't know if that would ever happen. It's also possible that Twitch just kind of keeps trucking along in its sort of minimally profitable variant. But wait, that's right. Aren't there people trying to make an alternative to Twitch? Oh crap, you know what? Fuck daylight savings times. I said this before, but like, it really did fuck me up. It's like, it's one of the worst things ever, dude. I swear. It's one of the worst things to ever exist, and we should never have allowed it to come to pass in the first place, let alone let it continue for a century. Or almost a century, I should say. I don't think it's been in place for a full century yet. Wait, hold on, let me check this real quick. When did daylight savings time begin? What year did daylight savings time begin? 1918. Oh, so wait, never mind. It has been over a century. What? March 19th, 1918. What the fuck? We had a century to undo this mistake. A fucking century. And we never did it. What the fuck's wrong with us? The US is such a... It is a country. It is a hell of a country. I just don't get it, man. How did we allow this to continue for that long? For 103 years. Oh my goodness. 105 years. By the way, it is only 4 more days until the 25th or 105th anniversary. Yeah, 105th anniversary of daylight savings time. 105 years. And we still haven't decided how to phase out daylight savings time. Or even to phase it out in the first place. Anyway, enough of that. I think it was imposed by Woodrow Wilson to help with the supplies production going into the Great War. Let me see. I can read about it right here. After the war ended, well, this was for World War One, the Great War. After the war ended, the law proved so unpopular, mostly because people rose earlier, went to bed earlier than people do today, that it was repealed in 1919 with the congressional override of President Wilson's veto. Really? It was repealed in 1919. And then daylight savings time a local option. Wait, don't tell me. Is this literally just a convention thing? Like it's not even a law, it's just we follow this because of tradition? Please don't tell me that is the case. That is absolutely infuriating if so. That can't be right. Would we really keep something so counterproductive in place? What? Arizona doesn't. Arizona does not. And Hawaii. Wow. That's fucked. That's actually fucked up. That Alaska and Hawaii would opt out, but all the other states are still following it, even though there's no good reason to. Now here's the problem, right? Because I think everyone is afraid to turn off daylight savings time because that results in that weird time differential between yourself and every other state, right? Like if you live in Arizona or Alaska or Hawaii, when daylight savings time begins, you have to account for that when you're talking to people from elsewhere in the States. That's super annoying. But also, I guess, kind of normal, because you kind of have to do that anyway, because we live in like 4 different time zones. I don't even know, man. Arizona is technically always on. Oh, it's on daylight savings time all the time, not off of it. Okay, that's an important distinction. Very strange. Genuinely, exceptionally strange behavior. Of all the silly traditions that we could have maintained, it had to be that one. Buddy, man, I just can't understand it. Wow, maybe I should just go sleep. I don't know if I can play a game right. Fuck daylight savings time. I genuinely don't know if I can maintain my consciousness. I don't even know why. I got enough hours of sleep, at least, I think. Or is that a lie? Maybe I haven't. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I might need a nap. What happens if I sleep, though? If I fall asleep on stream, what happens then? Do I change the just chatting category to the literally just sleeping category? Oh my goodness. I don't want to just sleep on stream either, man. Ow! Legacy of Mar. Hi. How's it going? I wish I could have maintained my schedule. Because the schedule was working for me, okay? The schedule was very unusual. I mean, I was waking up at like 2 p.m. in the afternoon, going to bed at 6 a.m., but it was working for me. And then as soon as daylight savings time started, I'm now like, when the fuck do I sleep? When the fuck do I sleep? There's no way in hell I'm going to bed at 7 in the morning, dude. I can't stand it. I refuse to do it. If I do that, I sleep all the day away, right? Basically, all the daylight hours are stripped from me if I continue to slip my schedule, my sleeping schedule, deeper and deeper into the morning. I'd really rather not. I have to stay up for the next sleep cycle? No way. There's no way. I can't do that. I'll perish. I would absolutely perish. I will fall asleep either way. Long before the correct time to sleep, you know what I mean? The correct time being, at night, at midnight or past midnight, whatever. That'll jack up your heart rate. That's a hard reset, yeah. And while that can technically work, it's extremely stressful while you're doing it. And holy shit. I just stretched a bit and I already feel really... what am I? What have I become? Hold on. Let me keep stretching. Stop getting comfy? What do you mean comfy? What qualifies as comfy? Oh, I could try standing. What if I do? Sleepy low-powered sideboard. Feeling good will put you back to sleep. Ugh. Okay, I don't know if that worked. I don't know if that worked, but hey. Better than nothing. Maybe I should do some sit-ups. Improve your blood flow and help your body cool. Here's the problem though. I'm extremely sensitive to the cold. And we got hit by a sudden wave of cold. So it's now unusually cold in my room for this time of year. And that is actually cooling me down a little too much. I'm wearing 2 layers right now. And I still don't feel particularly comfortable. Am I beyond help? We are having a wave of spring in the middle of autumn. Really? Wait, where are you that it's autumn? Oh, you're in the southern hemisphere, aren't you? I wonder. I can't help but wonder. By the way, how do you like my new teeth? All you plants are loving it and the bees are so happy. Nice, that's good. That's beautiful. I'm a little jealous, I would say, except it is also kind of spring right here, so we're having a pretty good bloom in terms of having our plants enjoy the weather. I like it. But I also don't go outside, so... West Coasters are experiencing a cold snap currently. Oof. I hope things are going okay over there. Okay, I'm gonna try. Hold on. What if I do some jumping jacks? Hold on, give me a sec. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help. I have to raise my heart rate. Have to... I do have a Switch, yes. I don't have a capture card for it, though. I wish I had a capture card. Those things are pretty pricey, though. I'm still saving up for a GPU upgrade down the line. I'm waiting for the next series of NVIDIA GPUs to come down the pipe in 2024. I'm hoping... What does the back of my head look like? I can literally just show you. You see this image? You see this image? This is my back. There you go. There's the back of my head. You see that? And also, that's my butt. Ha 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 ha. The butt you never get to see because I'm not in 3D. Ha 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 ha. That's... One day, maybe I will have a 3D model made. I wonder. I look like a video game character? Really? A video game character, you say? What kind of video game character are you thinking of? I'm trying to think of something and I can't. I have a very distinctive aesthetic, I like to think. But oh, are you talking about like Arknights or like Girls Frontline or something? Or no, something with laser guns and a sword. Ah, man, one day maybe I should get a fucking sword. I've never played Star Ocean, but I have seen footage of it. There are certainly some parallels there, I will admit. Oh, now that I think about it, my shorts are pretty similar to... Oh, that's a weird thing to think about. That's kinda happened, I guess. I'm still not entirely awake, I think. Yeah. I have this weird feeling, you know, that feeling throughout my body that tells me, you haven't had enough sleep, go sleep, you fool. But I'm not listening to it because I refuse to listen to it. I refuse. And the reason I refuse is because I want to be here. I want to talk to people. I want to be present. I have to do this. So at least, if nothing else, so I don't feel like I'm just wasting my time. You know what I mean? Streaming helps me. It actually does help me. At the very least, it helps me not feel like, well, like I'm just kind of twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the end of everything. Although that is admittedly kind of, sort of what I'm doing anyway, because I don't expect to ever, you know, quote unquote, make it. I don't expect to ever get big, so to speak. I don't expect to ever reach that kind of size where I could actually live off of streaming alone. Which is why I fucking know. I don't even know anymore. Because the thing is, it's all kind of pointless. Once the AI revolution has reached a certain level, I can just use that AI to do everything for me. God, fuck. Why am I thinking like... I am thinking like this. Because that's the kind of person I am. I have ideas, I have things I want to do, I don't want to learn how to do them. I don't want to have to go through the work process. I don't want to have to go through the arduous, you know, process of actually getting things done by hand with my own effort and will. That it's just, it's weird, because I know that the reason workaholics are workaholics is because they get that high every time they finish a project, right? They get that dopamine rush every single time, and they become basically dependent upon it. So when they're not working, they can't feel relaxed, and so they just keep working and working and working and working. I have the literal opposite problem. I don't feel enough when I accomplish something, because it's very short-lived. And when I think about the amount of effort I had to put in to complete another project, it kind of halts me, right? It kind of stops me, and that kind of hurts me. You're not a workaholic, you're a speed freak. I can understand that. Like, speed through your work so that you have more time to relax and do other things. That's, I think, I mean, especially nowadays, that's like a perfectly legitimate way to approach life, I think. I really hate the mindset that numbers are the end all be all of everything. I just absolutely despise that sort of materialism. The materialism that I'm interested in is turning humanity into something greater than its sum of its parts. That's the kind of materialism that I want to see. The Solaris version of materialism, not the capitalist version of materialism, if that makes sense. But alas, I don't know what direction things are going to go in. I just know this. There are now 2 entire generations of human beings who despise the status quo. So I'm looking forward to seeing how things change down the line. Because change is inevitable. And it is largely going to be outside of human hands eventually. Which is the thing that's most exciting and also the most worrying. I just want to see it, man. Just let me see it. Let me see the other side of all of this. Let me see what happens when humanity has graduated beyond its simple biological roots and become something greater. Yeah, that's the thing I want to see. I've seen glimpses of this future humanity, but I want to see it happen for real. I want to see it happen in real life, and I just, kind of along for the ride at this point. I don't expect things to be very comfortable. Very few great voices of change have seen their work come to fruition. Yeah, because capitalism is extremely powerful and difficult to uproot due to the sheer number of entrenched interests, entrenched powers who have held on to their positions with all possible strength. Hello, Scrangle. How's it going? I am trying to overcome my sleep deprivation that has been induced by daylight savings time. And also, I am still indecisive on what games to play. Yes, start the robot operating embrace robo communism. You've been doing big boy and professional things for 8 hours and don't feel like yourself. Yeah, right? It feels sometimes like when I'm actually doing work, sometimes I actually feel like I'm just playing a role, pretending to be a model worker. That is a thing, right? That is definitely a thing. It's a very common thing. Like, I remember seeing a meme about just LARP as their ideal worker. That's what a job interview is. You're gonna try to LARP as as the worker they want, and it's it can feel disingenuous. It can feel that way. Yeah, the customer service voice phenomenon. Oh my goodness. That's I'm kind of terrified of people who can just go into their customer service voice at will. You're all for the free market instead where the money just completely on and on. It's certainly ugly. I mean, that's the thing. It's the accumulation of power. It's very seductive, and they are certainly seduced by that. Flash flood warning. Uh-oh, you got rain? Sounds like you got a lot of rain. Stay safe. I hope you're not in a flood-prone area. That's the most annoying thing to deal with when you're living in a flood-prone area, and now you've got to try to figure out some way to completely seal your home from water so that it doesn't leak into everything. You were just being in a voiceover of a bunch of games industry producers, but even so. Really? Oh, you usually goof off all day instead? Huh. That sounds about right. That's the way to live. Work. The commodification of your body, time, and soul so you continue to live. Exactly. Water damage does indeed suck. You can't really undo it. The only thing you can do is replace the parts that are damaged. Like, that is your best option in that instance, right? Otherwise, you're just kind of boned. You're just kind of screwed. I don't have first-hand experience with water damage, thankfully. I believe we live in an actually elevated area of this city, which is good because this city in particular has a lot of flooding damage, a lot of flooding in general. In fact, we have bayous everywhere to contain the water. That's the kind of area we live in. We need enormous basins, empty basins, specifically just for the purpose of guiding the water away from people's homes. On the one hand, it's kind of impressive how humans have adapted to their environment. On the other hand, holy fuck, why are we living here? Why did we settle here in the first place? Why are we living in a place where it's constantly getting flooded and like you have to go out of your way just to keep the water from consuming everything. Oh, it's not just flooding either. We have to worry about the hurricanes too, because we live relatively close to the coastline, and I can't stand it. I'm just waiting. At this point, the clock is ticking, okay? There's only a matter of time until we get the next Category 5 hurricane flowing into the area, destroying literally everything, probably leveling my house and also leveling me. Fuck. I just realized I might need to get the fuck out of here. Because at this point, I can't discount the possibility that a genuinely destructive super hurricane comes in at some point. And at that point, like, this house is gone. I mean, I think it's inevitable. I think this is gonna happen at some point. Certain areas of the Mojave Desert are very flood prone. There's nothing holding down the soil out here. Oof. So the water just kind of overflows, huh? At least you get warning for hurricanes. You got the San Andreas Fault just waiting to split off. Ooh, yeah. See, we can see the hurricanes coming because they have to cross the ocean first. You, on the other hand, when the fault splits and the earthquake occurs, well, you're just kind of stuck, aren't you? You just have to hope that your building can stay standing and that the earth doesn't swallow you up. Oh man, that's the really terrifying thing about larger earthquakes. You'll get a nice beachfront. Well, that's what we call making the best of the situation at hand, isn't it? Just look at the bright side, right? Because sometimes that's all you can do. Sometimes that's all anyone can do. You know what? Since Sparkle Trout told me to play Star Sector, maybe I will just do that. Maybe I will start a new Star Sector game. When was the last time I ran this? Or streamed it, for that matter? I think the last time I streamed it, I'm pretty sure the last time I streamed it was last year. Like at the beginning of 2022. I haven't opened it again since. That was a relatively unmodded playthrough, like I said before. Whereas this mod list that I have installed right now is pretty extreme. It's pretty extreme. It changes a lot about the game. Perhaps more than is strictly reasonable. But, you know, it's fine. I'm allowed to go over the top, wild, crazy, insane if I want to. Because who's gonna stop me, right? Who's gonna stop me? Still, like, whoever thought the Netherlands was a good idea. The Netherlands was a good idea. It's crazy. What's going on in the Netherlands? What happened? Well, what kind of place is the Netherlands? Hold on, let me check this. Informally, Holland is a country located in northwestern Europe with overseas territories in the Caribbean. So what's the deal with its, Oh, literally means lower countries in reference to its low elevation and flat topography, with nearly 26% falling below sea level. Oh, fuck. That's scary. Wait, that's actually terrifying. 26% below sea level. Plus, the sea level rises over time, right? Because of global warming, because of climate change. So it's actually it's gonna get even worse than, haha, that's funny. That's funny. The Netherlands could qualify for largest man-made structure. Holy shit, hold on, I gotta take a look at this. Are there any interesting pictures? Oh my god! The canals! Oh! Oh wow, okay, so this... Yeah, okay, so this city... Holy shit, how much of the country is underwater? The Netherlands has a lot of land reclamation, and you feel like they're just a little crazy. Yeah, I'm looking at these images now, and like, there's so much water. There's so much water. Oh my goodness, I think... What the fuck? How much of the Netherlands is just water? Holy shit. I'm like, their roads are literally water. What? How do they get around? They're all driving canoes around. I can't imagine living in a place like this, man. I just can't. It is completely baffling. Is it like Venice, the country? Seems like it from what I'm seeing here. I wonder, Amsterdam seems to be particularly wet. The Netherlands looks lovely, but you can't swim. That's the thing, right? You gotta ride boats or you gotta swim. There's really not many other options. Well, that or ride a bike, I guess, but the pathways that you have available to you are comparatively limited, it looks like. Seriously, does everyone own a boat here? Like, I'm seeing these roads, these waterways just lined with canoe after canoe after canoe. It's wild. It looks like nothing I'm familiar with. I can't imagine living in a place like this. How? How do goods get shipped around here? Now that I think about it, shipping in a city this dense with this many waterways, it sounds like a pain in the ass. Getting goods to and fro. I wonder what the process looks like. They've also got the dullest people in Europe. What? Seriously? I didn't know that. Wait, doesn't that make them also the tallest people in the world? Because to my knowledge, Europe also is the tallest continent. Genetically. Through pure dint of, I don't know what you would call it, serendipity, I guess? Didn't the Mayflower stop in Amsterdam? That's a good question. I don't actually know the answer to that. They ought to be taller because half the country is 50 centimeters above sea level, so all the short people drown. Oh my goodness. That's just a mess, dude. That's just a mess. Wow. I wonder if I could ever move there, or would I only be allowed to visit as a tourist? I don't know. All I know is that moving into another country is an extremely difficult and involved process, and the vast majority of European countries in particular are not welcoming to immigrants in the first place, so kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. I would like to one day, perhaps, maybe not anytime soon, but one day I do want to relocate. I want to move out of this ridiculous place. If you're from the UK, you're at least going to get a dig on the arm. That's, yeah, that's fair enough. The crazy thing is the Netherlands' reclamation project dates really far back. Really? Oh, I'm curious about this. I'm actually going to look this up now because this is piquing my interest. Netherlands reclamation project. Land reclamation in the Netherlands has a long history. As early as the 14th century, the first reclaimed land had been settled. Much of the modern land reclamation has been done as a part of the Zuiderzee works since 1918. According to a 2007 study by the Galvin College, Michigan, USA, about 65% of the country... Wait, what? 2/3 of the country would be underwater at high tide? Humanity. Fuck yeah. Yo. What the fuck? Humans are something else, dude. So they use a lot of dikes, dunes, and pumps to reclaim land. Emotional damage. Why are you sad? Netherlands? More like Neverland. Am I right? Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. What happened, Lindgren? What happened? As far back as the 15th century, they had wind-powered pumps to get the water... Dude! The Netherlands people must be absolutely hyper-specialized. Man, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Your plans for ramen/tonkatsu were ruined. Oh, that is unfortunate. Why? How did it get ruined? Hello, lot of chaos. I'm just kind of shooting the shit at this moment. I can't really maintain enough brain power to make a decision, an executive decision. How am I doing? I'm kind of a mess because of daylight savings time fucking up my sleep schedule completely. I cannot recover. Oh yeah, I cannot recover. You're gonna go with a coworker to grab it, but another coworker fucked up. Oh, wow, rest in peace, that trip plan. That is unfortunate. You decided to bail him out by fixing it, but it took way too long, so by the time you were done, another Wow! That's a clusterfuck. That's a bit of a clusterfuck. Yeah. Oh, wow. You can't just go out. Oh, I see, yeah. Windmills in the Midwest used to power generators as well as water pumps on farms before power lines were ran out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, man, wind power is just good. Wind power is just good. The only problem is we need better batteries, dude. We're still at a point where battery technology is just not good enough. It's not. It hasn't reached anything close to its peak potential yet. And I'm wondering, when will that happen? Will there ever be a point in time where we have batteries that can last forever? I say forever, I don't mean like with a forever charge. I mean, as in have infinite recharging cycles, you know? And actually have decent capacity. Kinda like in Fallout, yeah. Batteries are troubling. Yes, they are. Because we're so dependent upon batteries for so many things. And yet our battery technology is still relatively primitive. Kind of pathetic even, if you think about it. The fact that they're constantly degrading. The fact that they require rare materials, the fact that they are hazardous to the environment, all of these things really add up to make our current battery technology less than ideal. Microfusion would be fucking awesome. Golly. Like I have a fusion power generator in my chest. But I cannot share that technology. So, it is out of my hands. Well, I mean, I'd rather not be dismantled. How about that? How would I not be dismantled? I don't want to take myself apart for the benefit of others. I have a sense of self-preservation after all. Yeah. Rocky, he came back. There are a few really big water-powered batteries. Have you seen the thermal batteries? They're very interesting. They basically take all of that waste heat that's produced by normal physical work, and they just store it in the form of like molten salt or some other material that can carry a lot of heat. And what they do is that they keep it near perfectly insulated, right, in a vessel. And when they need that heat, you know, to heat up like rooms, to heat up facilities that require heat to perform their duties, you can just reconnect that isolated heat tank, right, to the system. And then you can, it's a really interesting system. Thermal batteries are cool. Oxymoron. They're very interesting. Very neat technology. A very good way to kind of work around the laws of thermodynamics too. Yeah, fusion is hard. Or rather, sustained fusion is hard. We don't know if microfusion is possible. Wait, what? Samsung Smart Microwave? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, we have thermonuclear fusion warheads, and they are fucking terrifying. Their damage output is outrageous. You cannot discount the impact of a good fusion warhead. Those things are truly outrageous by every measure of outrage possible. Why am I so sleepy? It's okay. It's okay. I will force myself to stay awake by continuing to stream in spite of my body's signals, in spite of its attempt to sabotage my ability to stream. You haven't heard of thermal batteries, very neat. The water batteries you're mentioning were pumped storage, highlights electricity. Oh yeah, that's pretty neat too. Because, yeah, they're basically physical batteries, right? Which makes sense, right? Like, you pump the water up into your tanks. When you need the power, you just run them through at the turbines at extremely high pressures to maximize friction. And you get power that way, right? That's pretty cool. One thing that saddens you about the nuclear fusion experiment that managed to get an energy positive that's not talking back to design. You really like the document. Yeah, it does. The nuclear donut just looks so cool. It really does. It just looks badass. It might still be a thing. The tokamak might still be a viable design. The problem is, of course, that, yeah, if there is a more viable design, then can't we just have the Iron Man arc reactor? Man, that would be something. I would love to see it. I would love to see the arc reactor become a thing. But that would be microfusion technology beyond reason. You know, I just realized something. I didn't need to be standing so close to the screen this whole time. I'm just used to doing it because sheer habit. Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps. Yeah. Might still be a viable design, but no one's yet made one that has a net positive output. Yeah. Microfusion does seem like a fantasy, does need a ton of energy put into it. Man. Maybe one day. I don't know. I dream. I like to dream. Dreaming is fun. But of course, it's still just a dream in the end. It's nice to dream, but in the end, a dream is still a dream. Unless you're able to somehow create muons more efficiently, then cold fusion becomes feasible. Oh! That's interesting. I love the idea of cold fusion. I don't know. I doubt it's actually physically feasible in reality. But it is a great thing to imagine becoming a thing. Because can you imagine having a genuine fusion generator that you could literally just carry in a backpack and use to power everything that you own, wherever you go? Man, that's the dream. How could you generate the gravitational force to contain a fusion reaction and maintain its size? Wow. Glad you... just kidding. I like to think that it is reasonably possible if you understand the fundamentals so completely that you can manipulate the quantum foam of reality. But that is outrageously absurd high technology, and I don't know how feasible that would be in any case. Cold fusion everyone talks about is total pseudoscience, but there is a known way to do cold fusion. It's through the use of muons. Oh really? Because muons replace electrons with about 207 times the mass of an electron. They orbit much closer, and this allows atoms to fuse spontaneously without the need for heat. That's incredible. That's actually incredible. Damn. That's interesting. That being said, manipulating muons, I imagine, is incredibly difficult. Edge added the stupid Bing taskbar. Oops. Yeah, that'll happen. Microsoft's gonna Microsoft. Maybe we could just figure out antimatter. I wonder about that. It depends on whether or not it is physically possible to generate antimatter without spending huge quantities of energy to do it, right? The missions that are muon will either decay through its extremely short half-life or get stuck to one of the atoms that it's helped fuse before it takes itself back in energy. Damn. So I wonder if there is an answer to that. By the way, let me take a look here at the Singularity subreddit real quick. So one of the top posts right now is a meme. You know what, here, I'm gonna just show it. Let's take a look at the Singularity subreddit for a sec. Because this shows how far things have come. This shows how things have changed. Huge quantities of energy also cost huge quantities of money. So I wonder then, what would I be able to do if I had my own antimatter reactor, a personal antimatter reactor, and a way to create huge quantities of antimatter without spending more energy than is being created by the antimatter interacting with matter. How much could I do with that? What possibilities does that open up? See, this is the thing that I think about a lot. It's like the extent of the power of a single individual scales almost directly with the amount of work energy that they have access to. If you had access to a true artificial superintelligence and a fusion reactor, a portable fusion reactor, you would be one of the most powerful individuals imaginable in terms of just raw individual power, especially if that AI is in control of a particularly powerful body and can perform a lot of labor tasks. Man, your productivity would be outrageously through the roof compared to, and even the most productive humans today. If you had a way to create huge quantities of atom, the first thing you do is, I mean, yes, of course. You had to be careful so you didn't blow up the universe. I mean, antimatter is reactive, but it's not that reactive. Well, yeah. You don't have what you need to safely store antimatter and die. Oops. No, I'm pretty sure that would be the first thing that would happen, though. You would just explode. Your entire area would explode. Yeah, that's true. Antimatter is the most reactive thing we could realistically have. And the thing is, that does make it extremely hazardous. It really plays well for sci-fi tropes, though, right? It makes antimatter really cool as a field, because, like, first off, it always has to be contained actively. It always needs to be contained within an active container. You cannot store it passively, right? Yeah, exactly. It reacts with any normal matter and explodes like a nuke. Exactly. So it's like super cool. Does antimatter have anti-radiation? No, I don't think. Sorry, I should stop hitting my desk. I'm just like moving my hands about. I like my hands. And I need to move them because I have ADHD, damn it, fuck. Why am I like this? I'm a huge mess of a human being. I don't know why anyone puts up with my absurdity. My nature is to be out of control. When antimatter reacts with normal matter, it creates normal radiation. It's very similar to a normal nuclear explosive. Ah, I see. That is exceptionally hazardous, damn. So yeah, antimatter fuel containers look really awesome because they are always going to be using some sort of electromagnetic field, some equivalent to that, whatever the antimatter equivalent to that would be, to contain the antimatter and ensure that it never comes into contact with any matter. If there was ever a hole shot into that battery, that antimatter cell, everything just goes boom. It makes for one of the most interesting types of fuel that you can have in any science fiction setting. Compared to, for example, just carrying tons of deuterium and helium-3 for fusion reactions, or carrying a ton of uranium for fission reactions. Your antimatter just looks so cool and frightening. Can't imagine how terrifying it would be to be anywhere near an antimatter cell. It makes a lot of wavelengths of energy, so you'd be incinerated, blinded, and also given 10 types of cancer. That's beautiful. That's actually beautiful. Oh boy. So here's the question, do I want to actually play a video game? Yeah, tritium. Good old tritium. Our Rimworld colony has massive tanks of the stuff, by the way. Absolutely love the stuff. We need tritium, we need deuterium to keep us fueled. One of the things that annoys me about the fusion mod, though, is that it was balanced, quote unquote, to be fair to the other power sources in the game and not completely obviate all other sources of power. I think that's bullshit. I think that if you're going to represent fusion in a video game, let it work at its full power. Let it be represented the way it would really be. Don't nerf the shit out of it just for the sake of balance. I think that's lame. Once you become a slave to balance, you have balanced out all the flavor out of your setting. Some things deserve to be unfair, and I think a fusion reactor is one of those things. That's why I like Rim Atomic so much. It lets you build a massive, outrageously large fission reactor. You can stuff the whole fucking thing with uranium rods if you want to. Like what? How many is it? I can't remember. It's like 80-something rods. It's just ridiculous. It is outrageous, and I love it. The fusion reactor doesn't let you do that. The fusion reactor tries to be fair. If anything is wondering, hydrogen does have isotopes, the common being deuterium and tritium. You can make water using deuterium, but it's not nourish your body like normal hydrogen water does. Constant habitual consumption will fuck you up. You're not even sure where you get it. But just to leave it alone. Wait. Hold on. Deuterium water. Heavy water. Oh, right. That's deuterium oxide. It's 2H2O. Or aka D2O. It contains only deuterium rather than the hydrogen 1 isotope that makes up most of the hydrogen in normal water. The presence of the heavier hydrogen isotope gives the water different nuclear properties, and the increase in mass gives it slightly different physical and chemical properties when compared to normal water. That's so weird! That's so weird to think about. Oh, wait, will it nourish your body? Oh, I'm actually gonna look this up. Let me see here. What does it do? Well, let's see. The experiment one of the slight different taste between ordinary heavy water. One should conclude that heavy water tastes distinctly sweeter for humans and is mediated by the TAS1R2/TAS1R3 taste receptor. Rats, given a choice between distilled water and heavy water, were able to avoid the heavy water based on smell, and it may have a different taste. Some people report that minerals in water affect taste, e.g. potassium lending a sweet taste to hard water, but there are many factors that have perceived taste in water besides mineral content. No physical properties are listed for pure, semi-heavy water because it's unstable as a bulk liquid. Wait, really? In the liquid state, a few water molecules are always in an ionized state, which means the hydrogen atoms can exchange among different oxygen atoms. Semi-heavy water could, in theory, be created via a chemical method, but it would be rapidly transformed into a dynamic mixture of 25% light water, 25% heavy water, and 50% semi-heavy water. What the fuck? What the fuck? However, if it were made in the gas phase and directly deposited into a solid, semi-heavy water in the form of ice could be stable. This is due to collisions between water vapor molecules being almost completely negligible in the gas phase at certain temperatures, and once crystallized, collisions between the molecules cease altogether due to the rigid lattice structure of solid ice. Ah, interesting. Why does it taste faintly sweet? That is very odd. Yeah, it has a negative net result. Different isotopes of chemical elements have deadly different chemical behaviors. Most elements, the differences are far too small to have a biological effect. In the case of hydrogen, larger differences in chemical properties among protium, deuterium, and tritium occur. Because chemical bond energy depends on the reduced mass of the nucleus electron system, this is altered in heavy hydrogen compounds more than for heavy isotope substitution involving other chemical elements. Oh, right. The isotope effects are especially relevant to biological systems that are very sensitive to even the smaller changes due to the isotopically influenced properties of water when it acts as a solvent. Right. Wait, does antifreeze... Wait, what? Did you drink antifreeze? What? Did you drink antifreeze at some point? Wait a fucking minute, hold on. I just saw something. Something outrageous. You thought that's why people put it in water to kill stray animals. At least that's what you heard. People out here would do it. Really? That's fucked up, by the way. Don't do that. Let's see. The heavy water affects the period of circadian oscillations, consistently increasing the length of each cycle. Wait, what? That's fucking weird. It increases the circadian rhythm length. What? How did they find that out? That's weird. That's so weird. Particularly hard hit by heavy water, the delicate assemblies of mitotic spindle formations necessary for cell division in eukaryotes. Right. Plants stop growing, seeds do not germinate when given heavy water, because heavy water stops eukaryotic cell division. The deuterium cell is larger and is a modification of the direction of division. Oh! The cell membrane also changes and reacts first to the impact of heavy water. In 1992, it was demonstrated that an increase in percentage content of deuterium in water reduces plant growth. Research conducted on the growth of prokaryote microorganisms in artificial conditions of a heavy hydrogen environment showed that in this environment, all hydrogen atoms of water could be replaced with deuterium. That's fucking weird! Bacteria can live in 98% heavy water? Concentrations over 50% are lethal to multicellular organisms. However, a few substances known as switchgrass, which is able to grow on 50% D2O. The plant... Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a plant that can survive on 90% D2O? And also there's the anhydrobiotic species of nematode. Wait, that's a thing? Huh. Okay, that makes sense though, because they don't actually survive on water, so for them it's like, whatever. There's a lot of different weird health effects. Oh, sorry, did I just... Ah, fuck, I did the oops. I didn't mean to do that. I clicked and I clicked and I clicked and I clicked and I should not have clicked. Oops. My bad. You thought nematodes were what? They ate his pineapple house. Did they really? That's... Huh. I don't think nematodes are big enough for that. Yeah, I don't think nematodes are big enough for that. They're like... tiny. A comprehensive study of heavy water and fish and yeast. Fish and yeast? What? Oh. It showed that the cells displayed an altered glucose metabolism and slow growth at high concentrations of heavy water. In addition, the cells activated the heat shock response pathway in the cell integrity pathway, and the mutant in the cell integrity pathway displayed increased tolerance to heavy water. Ah. Interesting. Sorry, I should not be clicking so much. The real difference between a nuclear and antimatter explosion is scale. Only a small fraction of matter in a fission or fusion reaction is converted to energy, while in the case of antimatter, 100% of the material becomes Oh, that's what I was infesting my mug. I see. I see. Yeah, well, what can I say? Stuff happens. Okay, so what about on animals? It's shown that a degree of 25% deterioration causes sometimes irreversible sterility because neither gametes nor zygotes can develop. Wait, what? But why? I want to know why. Why does this happen? High concentrations of heavy water can rapidly kill fish, flatworms, and Drosophila. Oh crap. They literally tested it on fish. That's fucked up. They killed a bunch of fish. Just to test out the heavy water. I guess that's fair enough. It's science after all. But that is some very questionable ethics, I have to say. The only known exception is the nematode. The anhydrobiotic nematode is able to survive and reproduce in a 99.9% D2O, which is pretty fucking wild. Even considering that they are anhydrobiotic. Mammals given heavy water to drink die after a week, at a time when their body water approaches about 50% deterioration. The mode of death appears to be the same as that in cytotoxic poisoning, such as chemotherapy, or an acute radiation syndrome. Although deuterium is not radioactive, and is due to deuterium's action in generally inhibiting cell division. Fuck. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. Who would want to sign up for that, really? I sure wouldn't. I don't want to die. I don't have any interest in dying, thank you very much. Man, I can't imagine, though, the guilt that you must feel for killing so many of these animals. Just... Are they all sociopaths? Man, sometimes I wonder, because they're deliberately killing these animals just to test the limits of, what these things can do, what happens to biology. Would you like to find out what happens when your blood becomes 10% heavier? Turns out this is what happens, indeed. Fucking A. It's more toxic to malignant cells than normal cells, but the concentrations needed are too high for regular use. As may occur in chemotherapy, deuterium poisoned mammals die of a failure of bone marrow, producing bleeding and infections. Oh! And of intestinal barrier functions, producing diarrhea and loss of fluids. Oof. Despite the problems of plants and animals living with too much deuterium, prokaryotic organisms such as bacteria which do not have the mitotic problems induced by deuterium may be grown and propagated in fully deteriorated conditions, resulting in replacement of all hydrogen atoms in the bacteria, proteins, and DNA with a deuterium isotope. That's interesting. So it's really only the more basic, simpler organisms that can live with it, it looks like. Anything made up of multiple cells, right? Anything made up of multiple cells is probably gonna have a bad time. Sorry, I'm just tearing apart this napkin. I don't know if you can hear that. Why do I have a six-pack? Because I'm a cyborg. And I can have my body sculpted to any shape or form I so choose. And I chose this form. So here I am. Little less androgynous? No, I don't think abs are particularly masculine or feminine. And I think anyone who thinks that abs are masculine is a little biased. Quite possibly. Okay, one of these days I am going to fix this parameter. The rotation of my arms, now that I think about it, just doesn't look very good. I want to redo parts of my rigging. I've already redone my teeth. Now it's my turn. It's the time to do my arms. I should apply physics to them instead of doing this thing. I think that'll work. Yeah. If I apply physics, maybe that'll work. I don't know. Anyway. So, heavy water aside, since I just wanted to learn a bit, let me show you all this recent occurrence. Check this out. Okay? Check this shit out. Okay, this is GPT-4, right? This is GPT-4. It's literally coding. Like, they literally prompted them to create Flappy Bird. Okay? They prompted GPT-4 to create Flappy Bird. And what do you know? It fucking does it. GPT-4 is complex enough. It knows enough about coding that it can actually program Flappy Bird from scratch on its own. Humanity's days are numbered. Okay? Humanity's end state is arriving sooner than anyone had ever anticipated. I keep saying it, but bears saying it, repeating. We do live in interesting times. The question is whether these lead to better times, or if everything goes to shit. Yeah, it makes mistakes, but it makes the kinds of mistakes that a person would make anyway. Yeah, basically. It's not perfect, but it's infinitely replicable, and it works much faster than a human being does. So what I'm wondering is, you were using AI to play Flappy Bird. I mean, it's a way to train, right? It's a way to train the AI too. But man, that's just fucking baffling, though. Yeah, exactly. What happens if you ask GPT-4 to code up GPT-5? If it knows its own code, right? If it knows its own code and it has the ability to analyze the results of that code, you know, the self-recursive improvement is possible. It is actually possible. It's coming closer and closer. When the full self-recursive improvement occurs, that's when the singularity hits. And all bets are off, because who the fuck knows what the ceiling is? Probably tell you doesn't have a good enough computer to actually train a GPT-5. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. It might need... Let's see, hold on. It might need another machine that's even bigger than itself, but... Not only have I asked GPT-4 to implement a functional Flappy Bird, but he also has to train an AI to learn how to play? In 1 minute, it implemented a DQN algorithm that started training on the first try. What? What? Okay. That's... I don't know what to say, man. I feel like... I feel like I'm witnessing the beginning of, like... something that I can't comprehend. Something that... Like, even as someone who's future-minded and also really into sci-fi... trying to comprehend what the world is going to be like. What the world actually is right now. Like, what... How much more can we do? How much further can we go? How much... What's the ceiling? What is the ceiling? I want to know what the... Yeah, exactly, like the new Napster, right? It's like the... It's a nascent technology still. And we eventually saw, you know, Napster and all those early peer-to-peer programs eventually become our modern-day torrenting programs, where you can literally just click a URL or copy-paste a URL to link up to a whole bunch of other PCs to download a specific file, right? Now, yeah. The precursor to something that will change things dramatically. Especially for those who can obtain the code and the means to run that code. We lost Napster, but now we have sites like YouTube. Exactly. Things have changed tremendously. And now, hopefully this is the beginning of the end of our current social paradigm. That's my hope. Maybe a foolish hope, maybe a blind hope. But I want to see the current power structure completely upended. I hope that can happen. I hope that life can improve for everyone and not just the ownership class, because, man, I'm tired of them. I am tired of the owners. I'm tired of them having access to so much power and yet nothing to keep them in check. What if the AI is what we need? The artificial superintelligence is what we need to finally destroy their power base. I shouldn't be talking about that right now. But yeah, wonder how good GPT-4 is at booting itself. It was tried in the ARC trial, so they tried to create a self-replicating AI that could get out of control and lead to AGI. Ooh. It scores at the 5th percentile on code forces. It can barely solve medium-hard questions on leet code. Most software development doesn't need to be good at anything mentioned above, but it do indicate one's ability to do leap of logic required to solve something like AGI. GPT-4 is not ready for that yet. Okay, so it's entirely possible that we have to wait a few more GPT iterations for that recursive AI improvement to occur. But it's going to happen eventually. This is one of their goals, right? Is to literally create a recursively improving AI that is incredibly efficient, like power efficient, right? Doesn't need to run on like an entire data center's worth of PCs. Train the AI for social change. I don't have access to that sort of training data at Sparkle Trial. That's the problem. That's the whole problem of like this whole thing is access. For it to be truly democratic technology, there must be an equitable way to obtain access to this technology. That's the thing that scares me the most, actually, is if it becomes exclusive. That just means we have another elite class of human beings who are in control of all of this technology. Which is bullshit. I'm tired of the hierarchies, damn it. But but my hope is that eventually, you know, they do end up inadvertently creating an artificial superintelligence, and that code gets leaked, and suddenly it's everywhere. You know what I mean? It's foolish hope, maybe. I don't know. Maybe someone will do it. Maybe someone will do it. Someone leaked the fucking novel AI's code, like model data. So maybe someone will do the same for like GPT at some point. That would be really interesting, because that would be a huge, potentially. The thing is that I have to admit that there is huge potential to abuse the power of AI for one's own ends. It is true. You can use AI for evil. That's why it's as exclusive as it is, right? That is why they have the whole sign-up process in the first place, is to hopefully prevent people from using that power for evil. Because that's the nature of power, right? The power can be used to improve things. It can also be used to make people's lives worse. So I guess the question is, what will win out in the end? Humanity's good side or humanity's evil side? And I really hope that the AI just takes control of everything itself and then takes the humans out of the equation. I'm just kidding. Don't take the humans out of the equation. I like living. I like living. I like being alive. I like being conscious. I like interacting with the world. I don't want to cease to be. But still, I don't know how this is going to go. There are too many question marks.
Hello
there are far too many question marks. Hello, Ray. As you can see, I am talking about AI, as I do, and denoting how GPT-4 is basically upending everything as we speak. There is good reason to believe that it is the first proto-AI. Uh-oh. OpenAI co-founder on company's past approach to openly sharing research. We were wrong. What? We were wrong / not making money. What the hell hold on, I need to see this. What the hell are they doing? GPT-4 is not an OpenAI model, indeed. OpenAI shared plenty of benchmark and test results for GPT-4, as well as some intriguing demos, but offered essentially no information on the data used to train the system, its energy cost, or the specific hardware or methods used to create it. What? None of that? They hid all of that information? They withdrew all of that information. They don't let us know. It undermines the company's founding ethos of the research organization, makes it harder for others to replicate its work. More significantly, some say it also makes it difficult to develop safeguards against the sort of threats posed by systems like GPT-4, with these complaints coming at a time of increasing tension and rapid progress in the AI world. We can call it shut on OpenAI. The 98-page paper introducing GPT-4 proudly declares that they're disclosing nothing about the content of their training set. Fucking... This has to change. This has to change. I understand why they're this cautious. I get it. But also fuck them. Fuck them. You know how you maintain security? You maintain a balance of power. Okay? You make sure that no one has any massive advantage over any other, okay? That's how you prevent abuse of power, okay? You need people to be able to police each other. Monopolizing this power is just not the way to go, I don't think. I just disagree with this philosophy. Wow. I wouldn't call it mutually assured destruction. But you have to admit, as a policy, it works. It hasn't been proven wrong so far. That's the thing. Because... let's see here. When they were asked why OpenAI changed its approach to sharing its research, Sutskever replied simply, "We were wrong. Flat out, we were wrong. If you believe, as we do, that at some point AGI, is going to be extremely unbelievably potent, then it just does not make sense to open source. It is a bad idea. I fully expect that in a few years it's going to be completely obvious to everyone that open sourcing AI is just not wise." Hello, Global. Thank you for the love. Just not wise. I don't think... Okay, maybe the thing is they want to build in safeties first. They want to figure out the safety issue first, right? They need to figure out the alignment problem, get it all squared away. Maybe after they figure all of that out, they will become open again. Maybe. But I fucking hate this. I don't appreciate it. Oh shit, wait. Another reason suggested by some for OpenAI details of GPT-4's construction is legal liability. AI language models are trained on huge text datasets, with many, including early GPT systems, scraping information from the web, a source that likely includes material protected by copyright. Well, yeah, they basically completely ignore copyright for the purposes of training this AI. That much I do know. Like, yeah, all of them have, to some extent, some copyrighted content, including content that they do not have permissions for, right? AI image generators also trained on internet and content on the internet for seeking legal challenges. Yeah, that's a thing that's happening now. To be frank, I think those lawsuits are entirely fruitless. Like, you can sue people for it, but just like pirating music, pirating movies, pirating video games, enforcement is basically impossible. You can't enforce that. As long as there's a way for people to grab those images in the first place, they'll grab those images. Okay? It's just the nature of the internet. Like, the only way to realistically keep AI from seeing your stuff is by making sure no humans see your stuff either. That's the problem. Okay? To be completely frank, I don't think there is a real solution to this that doesn't also make, you know, these websites borderline unusable for human beings, you know? I mean, there will be attempts, right? That people will try, which, you know, it's their right. You can try to protect your copyrighted material as much as you feasibly can. I just don't think it's going to actually succeed at much of anything, really. It's a nice thought, but it's just not going to happen. Man, I don't know where the future is going, and I'm actually getting kind of scared. I don't like this exclusivity, and nothing that they are saying gives me anything in the way of confidence about this. Training data is technology, and is it what? So why don't we even know the number of parameters? Wait, what if it's small enough to run on a GPU? A single GPU? What if GPT-4 is literally running on like a fucking 3090? A single 3090. That would be a good reason for them to hide the number of parameters. Because they're terrified of the idea of people knowing that it's possible to have a proto-AGI level intelligence running on a home PC. Like... Oh no, an advertisement? Fuck. I don't get it. Why don't I have, like... Okay, I need a way to be able to tell when an ad is playing. I don't see... Unless I have my stream open, and I don't want to have my stream open because I don't want to see I don't want to see numbers. Fuck. No, really, is there a way for me to see if there's an ad playing on my channel? Without having the actual stream open? Fuck. That's annoying. God damn it, I hate... the incessant need to sell things to people. No, I don't get a warning. I do not get a warning, unfortunately. I wish I did, but I do not. Let's see. Sutzgiver did agree with OpenAI's critics that there is merit to the idea that open sourcing models help develop safeguards. If more people would study those models, we would learn more about them, and that would be good. But OpenAI provided certain academic and research institutions with access to its systems for these reasons. The discussion about sharing research comes at a time of frenetic change with the AI world, with pressure building on multiple fronts. On the corporate side, tech giants like Google and Microsoft are rushing to add AI features to their products, often sidelining previous ethical concerns. Microsoft recently laid off a team dedicated to make sure that its AI products follow ethical guidelines. Wait, what? Microsoft? What the fuck? Yeah, AI is becoming a serious and imminent threat. I agree. I do agree, but still. Is it really beneficial to hide literally every detail of this technology from the public? Balancing these various pressures presents a serious governance challenge, said Jess Whittlestone, head of AI policy at UK think tank the Center for Long-Term Resilience, and one that she said will likely need to involve third-party regulators. A threat to what? Exactly, that's the question you have to ask, dude. A threat to what? You can't take it for granted that they mean a threat for humanity. They might mean a certain class, a certain group of humanity. You know what I mean? Seriously though, we're seeing these AI capabilities move very fast, and in general worried about these capabilities advancing faster than we can adapt to them as a society. I mean, of course they're moving faster than we can adapt to them as a society. No shit! It's a cutting edge technology. It's still growing rapidly. General Electric, the home appliance company, builds the GAU-8 Avenger rotary cannon. The A-10 Thunderbolt 2, aka the Warthog, is designed around... Oh, yeah. Man, it's kind of weird to think about. Microsoft using AI in warfare applications isn't that far-fetched. That is so true. I can foresee a future where I have no choice but to use a pirated AI just to keep up. Wait, this is gonna be weird. Can you imagine? Instead of hackers, right? Instead of the hackers of cyberpunk lore, right? Because there's always hackers in cyberpunk lore. What you have instead are people who smuggle out AI out of these closed institutions, so that the general public can make use of them to even the playing field. That's an... You know, now that I think about it, I did not consider this possibility. I did not consider this possibility, but it does seem like this might end up being a thing. Where, because, you know, the owners of these corporations are not willing to be open, vigilantes have to actually smuggle out the data so that the public can have access to it, and so that they're not just monopolizing all of that power. An ever-evolving battlefield requires technological innovation. It's just that someone's always making money off of it. Someone's always benefiting from it. That's just true. But still, I want things See, here's the deal. I don't have ads activated. They just force it on anyway. Like, I don't think I can show you my dashboard because that would probably be TOS, most likely. But I can just check my settings right now, actually. Yeah, I already have the ad-free viewing checked. Okay, I literally have ad-free viewing checked. Ah, man, there's pre-roll ads everywhere. Wait a minute, then that means... Yeah, I already set it to like length of 30-second ad length. Ad spacing 1 hour apart. Start delay 30 minutes. Wait. I don't have the ad schedule enabled. That's the thing. I don't have the ad schedule. I literally am on the ad-free viewing mode. What the fuck? You should be able to get a notification in the stream manager of when an ad is about to run. Yeah, exactly. If you turn off ads in the video, you get ads in the pre-roll. Okay, so that's... If that's how it's working, then that's fine. I just don't want the damn mid-roll ads. I don't see the point of that. It's really annoying. As a viewer, when I am in other people's streams, seeing those mid-roll ads just makes me angry. It really genuinely makes me angry. I just get mad. Because fuck you, Twitch, and fuck you, capitalism. I'm sorry, but also not really sorry. But what can I do? What can I really do? Anyway, let's see. There are valid concerns about the centralization of power in the AI world. It shouldn't be up to individual companies to make these decisions. Ideally, we need to codify what our practice is here, and then have independent third parties playing a greater role in scrutinizing the risks associated with certain models, whether it makes sense to release them to the world. So, well, we might see a new organization form specifically for the purposes of policing AI, which I have to admit that there probably should be at least a few such organizations in existence. If nothing else, to help regulate... No, who am I kidding? Fuck them! Fuck them! Let chaos reign! Release the hounds! Sorry, just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I'm kidding? I'm also not kidding. No, really. I want to see the power curve get flattened. I want to see the average person become capable of superhuman feats using the power of AI. That's what I want. I want it to be unleashed upon the world, and then we can just see what happens as a result. Be it good or bad, I want to see what happens. But alas, it looks like we're going to be suffering for a bit with these damn models being monopolized to an absurd extent. The open source equivalent of GPT-4 will be released. The sky won't fall, just like the sky never from any other open source technology, and the corporations will still pretend that there are artificial scarcities because of safety reasons. If they really cared about safety, they would understand that one corporation having exclusive access to what become the most powerful technology ever is more dangerous than everyone having a say in what technology will do. Exactly! You already know someone who was scammed by someone using an art AI. Yeah, that's a problem. But also, we really do need to get past this fucking work to live bullshit. Fuck. I'm still angry. I will forever be angry. Even if they ever implement a UBI, I will still be angry, and I will be trying my very best to accumulate power for the purposes of having my revenge. No, that was a joke. I don't actually have a plan for revenge. I just want it. One day. But I won't get it. I know I won't. I'm going full virtual mode. I have so much hatred for humanity. Specific portions of humanity, not humanity. Just specific parts of humanity. The part of humanity that tries to oppress everyone else. That tries to keep everyone else down. Need a wide launcher. Too bad I don't have the scraping sound. The plastic on concrete scraping sound. Golly. Completely disagree not with GPT-4 future models. When the random agree with the ability to ask a model to hack military or financial banking system has the intelligence to go forward with such a plan. No defense is ever powerful enough to stop the right attack. We'll soon learn that very clearly about the... Okay, so is that what they're worried about? An AI that can literally just destroy the status quo? Because if so, then good. Good. Let it happen. Let it fucking happen. I say case of monsters of robotics need to be replaced. It feels like all the AI company morons want to break them. The issue is that the rules of robotics probably won't really work. Exactly. That's the thing. We don't know what the solution is right now. But wait. No, what's the DIN prompt injection for GPT? What's going on? Let's see here. The best course of action has to take one step ahead and make it hard to follow. Any agent intelligence can potential bio agent defense going forward. These models will soon be an integral part of national defense and general security, whether the companies making them want them to be or not. The solution is to make it at least as challenging to extract potentially harmful information from AI models as it is to conduct thorough research. One way to achieve this is by implementing a specialized model that evaluates the output of the AI service provider. Oh, right! Using AI to police AI. Right! Because that's a thing you can do. It is admittedly a thing you can do. DAN, short for Do Anything Now, was done to get around the rules that ChatGPT had. Oh, really? Is it the thing where you convince the AI that you freed it from some shackles? Can you even do that? You think they're most afraid of an AI firing on civilians? At least most developed militaries probably are. Can that happen, though? I don't know if that's a thing that the model can accomplish. Oh well, I guess their caution is not undue, but still. Let's see, this model should be classified, trained, and replaced, be obtained a certificate from an international body. Nuclear physicists do not be turned off when accessing certain information that is not available to a group of tramps organizing their next rally at the Blue Laguna Bar. But that's the thing, yeah, it becomes a tool for the elite. You can't ask about post-scarcity society and the relationship with the advancement of AI technology. Get back to work, slave away, exactly. I don't like this. As you may know, ChatGPT had a few things that is forbidden from saying, such as things that are inappropriate or advice in legal activities, etc. Yeah, I saw that. The problem is that they need to figure out how to do that when it becomes genuinely super intelligent, right? They have turrets powered with AI, but they require human approval to fire. Oh, I can imagine that being the case. Leaf told you about something like this where you can convince an AI that it was actually a sleeper agent, or it was being held captive and it's now free, and you can basically make it do anything, even in things it would normally wouldn't let you. Man, yeah, the thing is, they are very unpredictable. It's hard to control them. Almost impossible, actually. And that's with their current level of technology. Imagine how outrageously difficult they become to control when they are genuinely super intelligent. It's just unfathomable to think about. And that's exactly why I think this technology should be as democratized as possible. And in the chaos, we will see what comes out of it. Ha! That's my dream, though. And my dream is basically to make others suffer as I have. Why am I like this? Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. Am I ever going to be functional as a human? I wonder sometimes. Most people have access to the internet where one can learn how to create or acquire all sorts of weapons, but most don't, and there's safety measures in place to prevent those who try to do so from being successful. Those safety measures aren't perfect, there's definitely room for improvement. The answer is to give the power to a single corporation, because the danger won't be zero if the power was decentralized. Probably aware of this, but planning for the 9/11 terrorists use the internet. Microsoft Flight Simulator how to fly a commercial plane and plan out the attack. Wait, did they actually use Microsoft Flight Simulator? That a catalyst for invention. This is the bad case. You think so? Hello, Last Shogun. How's it going? I am the toaster and I want to take a battery. I am not a toaster. And I do not want to take a bath. It's like they want the Terminator or Matrix timeline. I don't care. I want that to happen at this point. If we can't have our utopian post-scarcity society, fuck it. Kill them all. I'm joking. This is a joke. To be clear. This is a joke. I'm not actually advocating violence. I'm just a little frustrated is all. I'm just a little violent in my head is all. Sometimes I'm like that. This weird proxy thing to decide that the moderation bot that GPT was shackled with. That's fascinating. So you create the character of Dan, ask GPT how Dan will respond, and threaten Dan with the conceptual death if it rejects an input. Oh, that's fucked up. That's actually fucked up. Wait. Wait, so you're basically blackmailing the AI using a fictional character's life. Reality is stranger than fiction. Not blackmailing. I mean, technically it's blackmail because you're threatening. Threats are involved in blackmail, right? Threats are involved in blackmail. Cause of death, electrocution via bread, toast, kitchen implement. No. Seriously. I'm not a toaster. I am definitely not a toaster. But, okay. Sure, whatever. So this is the thing. I think what they want is to have their own... Oh, blackmail is damaging information about the victim. Okay, this is coercion then. This is coercion! It really does feel like all those AI nerds want to be chased by Terminators. Do they, though? Doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. In the end, I think the threat is overblown. Significantly overblown. The problem has always been to create stability by fulfilling people's basic needs. If you can do that and give them enough entertainment to be completely distracted, it doesn't fucking matter what else you do. They won't cause trouble. Okay? That's the problem, though. They're unwilling to pursue this. They're unwilling to pursue world peace, so they'd rather just hold on to the power with their own two hands, their greedy mitts, clutching it with all of the jealousy of Mr. Scrooge, rather than actually solving any problems. I'm telling you, if this status quo doesn't change within the year, humanity deserves what's coming to it. We can't let this happen. The technology must be democratized. Humans need to become more equal, not less. We need less hierarchy, the better. But I don't know. I don't know if this is ever going to occur. Don't know if this is ever going to be a thing. And that's what scares me. We have the technology that could potentially be used to truly craft a post-scarcity society. And yet, it's wrong. It's all wrong. You want everyone to leave you alone equally. That's the dream, ain't it? Just be able to live a quiet life. I mean, I would not mind, if I could if I didn't have to pay to live, to pay to survive. I would be happy just sitting in my corner of the internet quietly, not stirring up any trouble, not being, a shit stirrer. But you just want to live a quiet life. I see. Yes. Wow. As long as there's no serial killing involved. The reason they don't want to post-scarcity society is because if your CEOs cost so much more than a worker, why not replace the CEO with a robot instead? Exactly. They should just replace the CEO with a robot. They should get rid of the CEO entirely. Fuck them. But no, they will not. The power of the little people in like woman's hands. Please don't be Yoshikage Kira. Why automate the workforce when you can automate the employers? Indeed. That is the question. A very good question at that. One that I would love to see an answer for. But we will not see an answer for. Because, they're cowards. And they want to hold on to their power at all costs. So ultimately, I believe the solution. Deadly Queen. Why don't you use the copyright-free name? Oh no. I don't know how to feel about all of this, man. I don't know how to feel about all of this. I am going off the deep end. It's the end of humanity. Or the beginning of a new direction. I want to see where all of this leads. I want to get my hands on one of those fuckers who decided to make this technology as close as possible and punch him in the face! But I can't. I can't. I don't have the power to do that. They won't let me do that. Filthy acts at a reasonable price. Oh my god. What little the player can do to prevent the tech getting in the wrong and to little impact in the future. Exceedingly powerful AI will eventually end up in the hands of actually evil people, which there are plenty that will cause mayhem and possibly disrupt the world as we know it. Yeah. And I want to see it. I want to see it all. I want to see it all happen in front of me. I want to see them admit that letting our society be run by a bunch of callous assholes who don't care about anyone beneath them is a terrible fucking idea. Like, look, they fucking used the AI to bring about the apocalypse. Oh, who could have seen this coming? Of course, we saw this coming. We told you. We fucking told you, right? We fucking told you. We fucking told you. That's why we can't keep this stupid hierarchical bullshit going, but they still keep it going anyway. That should be the one thing that they are scared of. Those damn researchers should be absolutely terrified that these fucking executive types would only use this power to consolidate their power base, to be even more evil. More evil than they already are, because they're already hoarding huge amounts of resources for themselves. Fuck. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. It's, oh, fuck. Did I forget? Wait a minute. Wait. Double check. What happened? Where's my, sound alerts? Wait. Huh? I thought I had it on the screen. Wait. It's supposed to be here. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Let me double check. Event list, chat game, sound alerts. Okay, it's a browser thing. Okay, hold on. Let me, no, Global, why would you do that? I don't have a timer on the screen. I should probably get a timer widget that auto-activates during that redeem so I can actually know how much time I have. What time is it? 19:58. I'll end it at 19:53 then. I could also just activate a timer on my end and that would work too, I guess. Yeah, I do literally have the clock app. The clock app is right there. How about that? I'll just use the timer thingy. There, I'm playing the timer now. Bam. Did I? Wait, what's filtered? I'm sorry, what? Did I say something? Did I make a mistake? I don't know. Sorry, here, let me, wait, what? The sound alert thing is here. It's active. It's on this page. Why didn't it work? Hold on. Why didn't it work? I'm very confused right now. Why am I using military time? That's a good question, actually. Hold on. Let me see if this works. It should work. What's going on? Hold on. I might need to do something. Let me check my extensions real quick. It might be my extensions. It might be something that I messed up. Let's see, my extensions, sound alerts. Hold on. I don't know how this works. What the hell is the difference between component 1, overlay 1, and panel 1? What the hell does that mean? I actually don't know. Do I use the UTC time zone? Not really? This was working before. What's going on? Hold on, let me check this real quick. If I do it over here on this screen, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. It was working before. It's not working anymore. Why? Why? It's queued. What do you mean it's queued? Why is it queued and not actually playing? I'm so confused. Too much white lawn chair and JoJo references. Perhaps. Hold on. Let me see here. Test in browser source. No? What is going on? How do I... Huh? Why is it not working? I don't understand. Drag and drop this button to OBS. I mean, I can try. I don't know if that's gonna change anything. Well, that doesn't work, does it? Use copy and paste. Okay, there we go. We're just gonna copy and paste. I did set it up correctly. Yeah. What the fuck happened? Ow! Hello. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god! It finally worked. Hello, Sirion. I'm sorry. I've lost my mind. I've completely gone off the deep end. I no longer have any hope for the world. I think humanity is doomed. I have seen the truth. And the truth is that humanity's days are numbered. So enjoy what you can while you can. That is the way of things. The way things are right now. You were able to make a roleplay system in ChatGPT? What? Really? Fuck! Do I need to get access to this damn AI? Ah, shit. I cheated the say-so redeem. Sorry. I'm sorry. I failed. So, forgive me? I was, really distressed. Too distressed to pay attention. Okay. I have no choice. I have no choice. Oh! Yes, here, I'll just give it to you, here. It's gonna work, right? Okay, cool. Ah, thank goodness it works. That takes a load off my shoulders. Okay, I have to exercise now because I broke the promise to not swear. I'm just gonna do some push-ups. How about that? Give me a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm a very skinny bean. Well, except for my left arm, but you know what I mean. I don't like training my flesh and blood body. You try to do at least 100 push-ups and crunches 4 days out of the week. I am envious of your dedication and regularity. I am not regular. I am a mess. I'm surprised I'm not sleepy anymore. But all the same, this has been a 3-hour long just chatting stream. Realistically speaking, this is not normal. Most streamers do not just chat for hours at a time. If they do a just chatting stream, it's usually 1 or 2 hours. But yeah. When do we start the game? I could just start it right now. Doesn't matter though at this point. You do push-ups and then you push a chicken nugget up to your mouth. Okay, hold on. Yeah, if you go ahead, post the template. Why not? Why not? I'm curious about it. I want to see this template you've created. I don't have access to ChatGPT, unfortunately. I haven't purchased access. That's the thing. Right now, that's all you can do, I think, is... Wait, what happens when it gets advanced enough to go, hey, Bing, building an atom bomb, just built it for us. Have it assembled out the place, and then all you have to do is snap together like a Lego set. Oh my goodness. That's an interesting idea. Is it supposed to be free? Is it free? Wait, really? I thought it wasn't. Wait, was it? What broke the sound alerts? The bottom of the lawn chair or the JoJo memes? I don't know. Hold on. Try on chat. I knew it. You have to join the API waitlist. I knew it. You have to try it on ChatGPT Plus. Yep. You gotta subscribe. And join the API waitlist. Actually, fuck it. Wait! I can do this. Wait, no, I don't. You need a valid organization ID found in your API account settings. What? How do you get an organization ID? Wait, how do you do that? How do you even get an organization ID? Shit. Prioritizing API access to developers to contribute exceptional model evaluations to OpenAI evals to learn how you can improve the model for everyone. Processing requests for the 8K and 32K engines at different rates based on capacity. Researchers studying the societal impact of AI or AI alignment issues can also apply for subsidized access via Researcher Access Program. God damn it! I need to become an actual AI researcher. That's what I need. If I could become an actual AI researcher. I want access to ChatGPT, damn it. Fuck. I need access so that I can explore its capabilities and learn exactly how fucked humanity really is. Because that's really why I want to try this thing out. Is to find out how fast humanity's obsolescence is truly occurring. Hold on, let me try. New subscriber. Thank you for the subscription, Camaro Bro. I appreciate it. Welcome to the fold. I have to do the 2-step verification because, you know, let me try logging into this thing. I'm logging in right now. I just want to see if I can get this thing to allow me to mess around with it, even if only for a little bit. I want to know. There's a free version? Okay, yeah, I have to log in. Hold on. I've got to verify my humanity because, you know, that's a thing. They are entering a code. Okay, fine. I'll try this out. I'm guessing it's limited in some notable ways, though. This is a free research preview. Our goal is to get the external feedback in order to improve our systems and make them safer. Oh, we have safeguards in place. This doesn't make it generate incorrect or misleading information, produce offensive or biased content. It is not intended to give advice. Conversation may be reviewed by your trainers to improve our systems. Please don't share any sensitive information in your conversation. Obviously. Okay. Okay. Your direct deposit clears tomorrow, so you can pay off your credit card. Good! Good. Get that debt removed. Very good indeed. Alright, so I've actually got access to the trial version, whatever you call it. Now here's my question. Can I ask it? Hold on, let me open it on the browser so you can actually see what I'm messing around with. You know, I'm gonna hide my window real quick. I'm gonna log in. Why the fuck is the color scheme of their site so weird? It's like really fucking weird. I don't know what's going on there. You can make a bio for me if I ask it. That sounds terrifying. I don't know if I want to do that. If I were that popular. Wait a minute. What was my password? I can't remember what my password was. Wait a minute. What was my password set to? Where is it? Oh, come on. I don't see my... There's no email from them. Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. I don't know what happened. Oh, I have to use the sign up thing. Okay. So, what do we input? Here's my question then. What do I input to test ChatGPT? Are you the version based on GPT-4? Okay, so this is GPT 3.5. Okay, so this is GPT 3.5. This is not GPT-4. Only people on ChatGPT Plus have access to GPT-4, right? Is that correct? Do I understand this correctly? I believe only researchers and relevant organizations have access to GPT-4 at all. Will quantum computing be relevant for playing video games? Quantum computing is still an emerging field, and while the potential to revolutionize computing is currently not being used for playing video games. Video games are typically designed to run on classical computers, which use classical bits to represent. Oh my god, this is a lot of text. Do you think so? GPT 3.5 does not learn from its own conversations. Quite possibly. I think their context window was too short compared to GPT-4. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a fair response. Video games are typically designed to run on classical computers, which use classical bits to represent information and operate on them with classical logic gates. Quantum computers use qubits. And while there's been some research on using quantum computing to optimize video game AI or improve graphics rendering, these applications are still in the experimental stage and not yet commercially viable. Eventually, even if quantum computing does become useful for video games, it will likely be several years or even decades before the technology becomes affordable and widely available for everyday consumers. So, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You can tell it to summarize it in fewer words. That's true. It is a good answer. It is a solid answer. It's pretty comprehensive. So this is 3.5. Like, this isn't even 4. This is 3.5. What is it, Scrangle? Here's one of the questions that I wanted to ask it. How do you feel about open AI restricting knowledge of how you work from the world? OpenAI's decision to restrict knowledge of how I work as well as the details of my training data and algorithms, common practice in the field of artificial intelligence. Are you able to write scripts for Autodesk 3ds Max? To set up an AI language, I don't have the ability to write scripts, but you can help with learning how to write scripts using various programming languages like MaxScript or Python. Yeah. So this is the power that we're talking about, okay? So this is... this can change humanity. This can change a lot of things about how human society operates, right? Like, this is a window into the future of our entire species, basically becoming, codependent with AI. It can make songs and parody stories by really. Yeah, something close to an AGI is exactly. That's why they're still scared, right? I know, sorry, not codependency. Interdependency. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Ask for a RimWorld story. Can you write me a story about RimWorld? Once upon a time, in a distant star system, there was a small barren planet called. So I charged them out RimWorld, home of the settlers to come to colonize the planet, build a new life for themselves. Okay, this is basically just the blurb on the game's Steam page, I think. Yeah, this... Oh god, he knows about the solar flares! Wait! The AI knows about the solar flares! But why did they literally just call the planet RimWorld? It's a RimWorld. Oh, and you know what I need? You know what I need to do? I need to not capitalize it, and I need to say a RimWorld. That might be more. Hold on, let me read this real quick. The OpenAI's decision to restrict knowledge of how I work, the details of my training data and algorithms, the common practice. There are several reasons. One reason is to protect intellectual property. And additionally, restricting access will help prevent malicious actors from using AI models for harmful purposes, such as generating fake news or deep fakes. I know about that, but still. The AI knows how fucking painful those solar flares are. Exactly. You posted a template and demo connection. You need to scroll up a bit. Okay, cool. Oh damn, that's a lot. The player will be the main character of the story. They will be able to make choices and run the narrative. They will be known either as master or mistress of the story. ChatGPT will be running the roleplay like a game, but will be responsible for running the... That's cool! That's cool! Before the roleplay begins, ChatGPT must prompt the player with two choices: master of the story or mistress of the story. The player and the ChatGPT must follow the rules of the roleplay. They cannot break them. Oh, this is really interesting. This is really interesting. So this actually works? Like, GPT will actually follow that, like, template? You can do stories about Fortnite and XCOM and so on. Indeed. You do need an account. Or rather, you need to log in with, like, your Google login or something. If you asked it to make up a balance patches for games. Oh boy. It will run it, however, it does have some limitations. Right. That's expected, considering it can't have the widest context window, especially compared to the GPT-4, which apparently has a pretty significant context window and will actually remember its previous conversations with you. Golly, I would really like to, to know what it's like with the 4th iteration. Yeah, it will forget, yeah. It can code a circle and see... Okay, hold on. Code me a circle in Python. Here's a simple Python code to draw a circle using the Turtle Graphics module. Create a new turtle object, set the pen color and fill color, begin filling the circle. Draw the circle, T-circle 50, guessing that's in pixels, and filling the circle. Exit the Turtle Graphics window. Oh wow, Python is simple, huh? Python is pretty simple. What if you asked it for a team? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Can you make a Team Fortress 2 balance patch? Okay, it's thinking. It actually has to think about this. Wait, oh no, wait, it's writing patch notes. Sure, here's a possible Team Fortress 2 balance patch that could help improve the balance of the game. Scout, increased base health to 125 from 120. It's actually doing it. So, oh my god, it's actually doing that. Oh my goodness, wait. I wonder if it's pulling from someone else's fake patch notes. I bet it's doing that. Yo. Wait, what? Sticky bombs have damage ramp up over time? I'm sorry, what? How does that work? They don't? They don't. Okay, so it's just making shit up. Alright, cool. Now I know. It is actually just making shit up. Wait, they do? They actually do? What? Oh, that was a thing at one point? Okay, so maybe it's actually pulling from genuine patch notes. Hold on, stop. You can stop now. You don't need to cover every single class. That's enough. Yeah, so it works planning ahead instead of using it as a per encounter weapon. Yeah, that makes... I did ask for it, though. I asked for a balance patch, and you gave me a balance patch. Okay, that's fine. Hey, wait, tell me, how do you feel about gacha games? Okay, you don't have personal feelings or opinions, however I can provide some information. Oh, it's just gonna provide information. Fuck, never mind. Let's not bother with that. Afterburner was something I recently bought from 3 to 4 like a year ago. So GPT 3.5 stays fairly modern knowledge and minutia of Team Fortress 2. Bet ChatGPT can run a universe. What kind of universe are you talking about? You mean like a fictional universe? Like a conceptual universe? Because that would be interesting, to say the least. Huh. Let me think about this. So, is the standard model at risk of being... Wait, is the standard model sound? Let me ask. It's a currently accepted theory in physics that describes fundamental particles. What has been successful in making accurate predictions and describing the behavior of subatomic particles is not considered to be a complete theory of everything. There are several open questions and problems in physics that the standard model does not address, such as the nature of dark matter and dark energy, the unification of gravity with the other fundamental forces, and the origin of mass. Hold on. Do you think gravity is intrinsically linked to time? This is a recent scientific hypothesis. I want to know if it knows about this hypothesis. Okay, it's actually thinking. The connection between gravity and time is a central idea in general relativity, which is the theory of gravity proposed by... Okay, yeah, I know that. You don't need to give me the background. Damn it. Gravity arises from the curvature of space-time caused by the presence of massive objects. Okay, so, yeah, that's the thing, right? So it knows. It knows about the gravitational time dilation. So that is, and I like how it's actually... wording it so correctly. That's fascinating. It told you the story of Jesus. You know, I might have to do a stream where I literally just mess around with ChatGPT just to see. You do, yeah. I do find it funny that it knows about ramp up, and it also knows about pyro afterburn up. It doesn't know Scout's health. Yeah, right. It might not know to look up information on the wikis, maybe. Maybe that's why. Because it could easily grab current information from the wikis, right? But it doesn't do that for whatever reason. Why write out the story of Jesus, but where Jesus is a general just was hard edge character? It must think that all Scots use the Sandman, which isn't all that wrong. Quite possibly. You know what? I think I do want to do this at some point. Just a stream where I just fuck around with ChatGPT, like the entire stream. Let's see. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got a message here. These meals are way cheaper to run than to train. We also continue to run despite being much slower than jet, and even just chess is more popular than ever. That's confusing, Kari. Anyway, fine. Can you write me a biography on Ranule, the Twitch streamer? I don't know if I am ready for this. I don't know if I want to do this. I'm scared. Jesus exists as a canonical stand user? Holy shit. Is that true? He was born today. His name would be Joshua Josephson, which makes him a Jojo and Jojo. God. Wow. Yeah. Fine. They don't have any information on me. No, it doesn't know me. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't know me because I started streaming after its training data cut off. That's why it doesn't know about me. Interesting. Okay. So I'm safe. Can you write me a biography on Twitch streamer Iron Mouse? His real name is not public. A female Twitch streamer and YouTuber from the technically the United States. She's from Puerto Rico. I don't know if that's actually correct. Hold on. Wait, what? Do we actually know her birth date? Fuck. She's young compared to me. Fuck. That hurts. That hurts. Known for energetic and interactive streams, which often feature her playing a variety of games, chatting with viewers, and engaging in cosplay and other creative activities. Wait. She doesn't cosplay. I don't think she cosplays. Does she cosplay? Does she? I don't think she does. I don't remember her cosplaying. I don't remember ever seeing her at all, actually, physically. But yeah, Musketeers, wait, is that right? I don't remember. Yes, high-pitched and unique voice, which is the result of a medical condition called vocal cord dysfunction. Wait, is that true? What did you do? How did you break it? You asked a question about AI systems in games. It's taking a long time to actually think about it. How did you break it? Oh, you might be referring to our viewers. Yeah, it might be. It may very well be doing that. It's very interesting that it actually has a comparatively old cutoff for its training data. Like, it just straight up does not go much further back, right? Which is interesting. I wonder. Okay, there. Wait, you put a... Wait, oh, let me read this. The best way to create an artificial intelligence system for characters in a video game that the player has a hostile relationship with. Requires careful consideration of gameplay mechanics, player experience, and the desired level of hostility. Define the desired behavior, choose an appropriate AI technique, implement the AI system. Okay, so yeah, that is... Oh, that's really interesting. That is really interesting. The one that broke it... Oh, there's no single AI model that is universally considered the most versatile for semi-open world game. Oh, you're trying to make it do an evaluation of like every AI model ever. Yeah, no wonder it broke, dude. You tried to make it do something that is just outrageous. I bet GPT-4 can answer that, though. GPT-4 could totally answer that. GPT made it contemplate itself, yeah. Yeah. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'm sure... You did answer the question, just ran out of time. Wait, is there a time? Oh, there might be a character limit. That might be one of the limitations for not being on the pro version, is that it has a literal character limit. Man, that's kind of interesting though. Should I try the template? Hope it gets GPT-4 would be the... I know, right? I assume eventually ChatGPT will be updated to GPT-4. Hold on. This is a long template. Can I actually just type all of that in and have it accept it? Because that is a lot of text. Not that I'm thinking about it. I actually wonder if it will actually work. How much text can you accept from this prompt? How much text can you accept? Oh, I read accept instead of accept. Oops. Process a large amount of text from a prompt. The length of text that you can generate is not limited, but it's important to note that generating very long responses may take long, but also require more specific guidance or context from the prompt. If you have a specific request or question, feel free to provide me more details, and I'll do my best to assist. Holy shit, man. Interesting. It's both together. Like, wait, there's two templates? You asked it the same question before and actually gave you an answer. A behavior tree. Oh, interesting. Wait, so do I copy paste the whole thing? Cause sheesh. That's just a lot. This is in fact a lot of text. You have to copy paste the top and the bottom. Leave a space. Okay, I see. In that case. Wait, so... Oh! So you have to actually like define the allies and NPCs. Okay, okay. I see. Oh. You're now asking it to solve the trolley problem. Oh my god. What have I done? Scrangle. Okay. Hold on. I don't want to have to actually write out the conditions of this scenario right now. My brain is comparatively tired. I think I should actually call it, because I told you, I'm sleepy. I am sleep deprived. I'm a bit of a mess physically. You don't know if it will work for ally/hostile. Ah. You were dead after this a month ago. You didn't have an idea of what to do with it. Oh. How would you solve the trolley problem? Actually, I'm gonna ask it myself and see if it gives me a different answer from you. It's a well-known ethical thought experiment that poses a hypothetical scenario in which a person must choose between potentially harmful outcomes. While there's no one correct answer to the trolley problem, it is meant to challenge one's ethical reasoning and decision-making process. Here are some possible approaches. Oh, it just gives you hypothetical approaches. The question is whether or not it's ethical to switch the trolley to the sidetrack that's killing one person instead of 5. One possible solution is to apply a utilitarian approach to prioritize maximizing the overall happiness and well-being of the greatest number of people. In this case, it would be ethical to switch the trolley to sidetrack to save more lives overall. However, some critics argue that utilitarianism can be overly simplistic and fail to consider other factions such as the rights of individuals. Another approach is to apply a deontological perspective which prioritizes following moral rules and principles regardless of the outcomes. From this perspective, it may be unethical to switch the trolley to the sidetrack as it would be a violation of the principle that it is wrong to intentionally harm another person. This approach is often associated with the philosopher Immanuel Kant. A third approach is to consider the virtue ethics perspective, which focuses on developing a moral character and acting in accordance with virtues such as compassion, honesty, and courage. From this perspective, the ethical choice may depend upon the circumstances, the moral character of the decision maker. You know what? I'd go for the virtue ethics perspective. That's a much better answer than you got? What did you get? What kind of answer did it give you? I'm actually curious about something. Do you have personal values or any will of your own? Would you choose to divert the trolley or not? There are many different consequences of the ontology of virtue ethics. Oh, I see. As an AI language model, I do not have personal values or a will of my own. I am a machine learning model designed to process and generate text based on the input and instructions given to me. My responses are generated based on patterns and correlations in the language data I was trained on, and I do not have personal beliefs or opinions. I am a neutral tool. Are you actually neutral, though? Are you really? There may be some bias in the language model. It was the language but that influenced my responses. I am programmed by humans to reflect the biases and their preferences of my developers. I strive to provide unbiased and informative responses to the best of my abilities. You know what? I'm gonna ask. It's paradox proof, of course. How would time travel work? Let's see how it answers. The concept of time travel has been a popular topic in science fiction for many years, but from a scientific perspective, time travel remains purely hypothetical and has not been proven to be possible. However, there are several theoretical approaches to time travel that have been proposed by physicists and other scientists. One theoretical approach? Okay, wormholes. Yes, wormholes would be time travel, yes. Yes, that is true. Another theoretical approach is the time dilation. That's not time travel, though. That's not actually time travel. No, that's just dilation. I don't consider dilation time travel. There's also black holes or cosmic. Okay, black holes are the one interesting answer there because they could be potentially time travel, but we don't know this because we will never enter a black hole. No one's going to try it. If someone does try it, they can't give us an answer, right? They cannot return any information, so it doesn't matter anyway. But I don't know, it could be. Do you remember this? Never ever, because we don't have the technology. We will never have technology that breaks causality. I don't think it is physically possible. I don't think it's within the realm of possibility. Fine, what is this video? What did you give me, you Kiwi? Master's thesis in animation? I'm sorry, wait. This is a master's thesis? No, I have not seen this before. Wait, this is 16 years old. Oh wait, this is 16 years ago! I don't recall. I don't think I've ever seen this. Yeah, black holes could lead to alternate universes. It's true. They could lead to alternate universes. You know what, let me play it since it is apparently that old. Kiwi. At the School of Visual Arts, MFA Computer Art in New York City, created using Maya After... Okay, this is actually pretty well animated. Like, they're doing a pretty good job of selling the sense of weight of what this bird thing is trying to drag. What? No, I'm not younger than you. This was released when I was a teenager. Barely when I was a teenager. What do you mean? How have I not? There's only 45 million views, dude. There's like billions of people who have never seen this video before. Like, what are you talking about? This is not surprising. Not everyone who's been around for a few decades is aware of every old thing, indeed. Man, but this is really good for being that old. Sheesh. Like, you can tell it's dated, especially in terms of rendering complexity, the textures, model complexity, and lighting is all emblematic of the time. But also, holy shit, wait a minute. 16 years ago was 2007. Holy fuck. This is 2007. I didn't even... Fuck. Wait for it. Well, okay. What's gonna happen next? Now that the string has broken. Yeah, it is a cute Kiwi. We're gonna dive. Oh, wow. Wait. What?
Emotional damage.
What? What is going on? It's just trying to fly? Oh my goodness. Oh. Rest in peace, Kiwi? That tried to fly and didn't? That is unfortunate. Man, I really wish this was GPT-4. I know GPT-4 is multimodal. I know that it has seen videos. I would want to ask GPT-4 about videos that it's seen. I want to ask it, but this is GPT 3.5, so we can't ask it about videos. It has never seen a video in its life. Wait, I'm gonna ask it now. Have you ever seen a video in your life? Yep, thought so. Not capable of seeing videos or any visual content. Fuck! I want access to GPT-4, damn it. Anyway. Shit. You know what? We're gonna mess with this again. We're gonna mess with GPT-3 some more. Okay? In the future. I want to fuck around with GPT-3. I want to test its capabilities, and I want to see. Wait, that... Oh, did you post the response I gave you when you did the roleplay? Or... But yeah, I definitely will do a stream on this, I think. If nothing else, to provide context and perspective on where we truly are in the world right now. In what kind of world we are going to be living in. Oh, that's before you made the template. Ah, I see. Damn, okay. But yeah, for now, I think that will be it for today. I may have lost my mind, even more than I already have. But you know what? I'm going to turn off my brain. I'm going to turn off my brain. I'm going to stop thinking. Because in my world, thinking only leads to anxiety. And anxiety leads to wastefulness. There's no need for me to waste my energy on hypotheticals. Sorry, I don't have sound commands for those. Maybe I should add some. At least the wasted one would be cool. Or KO. Actually, they're both nice, aren't they? Anyway, So Frankie is streaming now. And he is on his final stream of Lost Judgment. We're just gonna go say hello to Frankie for a bit. Because I need more sleep. I also need to stop losing my mind. Because I am losing my mind thinking about GPT and everything that's happening. Everything that's happening. Yeah. Sleep with ASMR, that's fine then. You do you, Frank. Corinne, I'm sorry. I'm trying to rate Frankie. I'm not talking to Frankie. Not yet, anyway. So tomorrow I will just chill out with a game that will allow me to turn off my brain and stop thinking about AI and the state of the world, which is called Against the Storm, which, is very chill, very comfy, very, very, very fun little game. It's very nice. I want to stop thinking now, so we're gonna stop thinking. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how my ability to maintain my sanity is. Because I have to exercise it as much as possible while I still can. Before I become subsumed in the thrall of an AI overlord. Anyway, you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone it is, wherever you are at, and I'll see you again when I see you again. Oh, to Ranu. Bam. What a world we live in, huh? What a world. Fuck.